you were a sea monster, what would you eat? Can you eat a footprint?
Very
Yes.
self-conscious.
Empowering.
They are little tiny meatballs.
This gets more and more creative as we go along. Are you ready?
Oh, it popped! High five. What's your favorite meal of the day? Here you go, child.
I'm gonna go 3D.
Hi, my name is Gianna and I'm 10 years old. And today I'm having two chefs compete to make my dream dish.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Claudette.
And I'm Katie.
Nice to meet you.
We heard that you like leprechauns.
I like gold too.
Atta girl.
So what do you think a leprechaun eats?
Maybe like little shoe prints and like a rainbow with gold clouds.
Can you draw what you imagine?
She's gonna have a rainbow.
So she's drawing this rainbow, and I'm now thinking, oh, sugar, sweets, cake. And so I'm getting excited.
Gotta have them gold clouds.
Them gold clouds.
It's gotta have some clovers. Gotta stay healthy.
Right? You gotta eat your greens.
Yeah, greens.
What is that?
It's like a figure eight clover.
Nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Color in, color in. Green means vegetables, and this is my chance to put some healthy things on the plate.
When she started drawing the clovers, I was like, this is my wheelhouse. I can cook with green stuff. And then the bomb drops.
Do you like vegetables?
I only like carrots. That's mostly it.
Oh no, she is a picky eater.
What else would the leprechaun eat besides this?
Sounds weird, but moss.
Moss.
Moss. More greens. She wants clovers and grass, but she hates all vegetables.
Then we gotta have some footprints.
A footprint. Is that like a lot of fiber? Like what's a footprint?
What's it made out of?
Made of the bottom of someone's shoe.
Can you eat a footprint? Is my question. So like a rubbery texture.
Gotta have some of them gold coins.
Apparently the leprechaun had plenty of gold and was trying to spread the wealth.
What's your favorite meal of the day?
Dinner.
What's your favorite kind of dinner? What dinners do you like?
Honey chicken.
I don't remember being that poised when I was a kid.
Gianna is super cool. She is a great artist. She draws so well. I'm very impressed. I could not draw that well at age 10.
So thank you so much for showing us everything that your leprechaun would eat, and we're super excited. We'll see where we go from here with your dream dish.
Thank you.
Thank you. So here's my plan. I'm gonna make a leprechaun landscape. So I'm gonna make the base terrain a giant sugar cookie. I'm gonna cover the terrain with green graham cracker moss. For the shamrocks, I'm gonna make a simple sugar cookie dyed green. The footprints are gonna be melted dark chocolate. For the coins, I'm melting white chocolate and then dusting it with gold dust. And finally, for the rainbow and the clouds, I'm making marshmallow from scratch and dye it all the colors of the rainbow.
I'm gonna go for a fully balanced leprechaun meal. I'm gonna start with a mossy base of toasted coconut. For the shamrocks, I'm gonna make green quesadillas. The gold coins are gonna be made of honey chicken medallions. I'm gonna spin some sugar into clouds and top it off with a fruit rainbow cheesecake. Claudette, what are you starting with? What are you doing?
Cookie.
Cookie.
I'm gonna go 3D.
This is all a cookie?
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole thing is basically edible?
Yeah.
Great, it's really impressive. I've watched every Top Chef season, so I'm very familiar with Claudette, and I'm very intimidated by Claudette.
I'm just gonna make it like a simple sugar cookie, creaming the butter and then sugar, then moving on to the flour and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Crossing my fingers at what I think it's gonna look like is what it's gonna look like.
I'm doing my crust, just very simple crust. We got 5 graham crackers here. I'm gonna do it in the food processor just so it gets really fine and sticks together better.
So Katie tells me that she's making a no-bake cheesecake. I'd never had a no-bake cheesecake, so I was interested but skeptical. Now the no-bake cheesecake.
Yeah.
Riddle me that, Batman, because I have never actually made a no-bake cheesecake.
It's popular on Pinterest. I do powdered sugar and some whipped cream, so that kind of helps stabilize it. I am gonna cream this cream cheese, and then I'm gonna be adding in. So now I've put in powdered sugar and some vanilla extract, and I'm gonna put in a little sour cream.
Dough's looking great. Now I need to free-form it into my terrain with peaks and valleys. I'm trying to make it mountain-esque.
I am a little concerned that this is not gonna set in time for the big reveal, which will be like a very runny mess. But we're gonna
Just keep it in the springform pan.
Here you go, child. I just hope that she likes whatever, you know? Doesn't spit anything out. Oh, that happened.
Low blow.
I really did not mean to.
Low blow.
Claudette,
Remember I
I'm
said I was
so-
gonna help you?
No. Okay, so I have my cream cheese mixture in my springform pan, and I'm gonna go put this in the freezer and hope that it sets in time.
So for the clovers on the recipe, I'm gonna make some clover cookies, which is basically the same sugar cookie recipe. I'm just gonna half it and color this one green. I don't know why I'm doing this the complete hard way. Like I didn't bring a rolling pin.
Oh no, let's get you a rolling pin.
Rookie city.
Could you roll
It's
it
gonna
with,
be very
do you want this apple cider vinegar?
Oh, you know, I like you.
In the clutch.
Okay, so I have my green cookie dough. It'll get darker as it bakes, I hope. So I'm paying attention to her drawing to make it as like her drawing as I can with these shamrocks. So I'm grabbing my knife and carving out what looks like a 3-leaf clover. So it's really not a 4-leaf clover. It's more
No,
of
it
like,
is a 3-leaf.
maybe she has luck with 3 leaves and not 4. Okay, so the first big part of the project is done. Now we can go to rainbow.
So I'm gonna be making honey chicken for the gold coin. I'm not shaping them like coins, no. It's gonna be like a gold nugget. Do leprechauns collect gold nuggets? Claudette, stop staring at me. So I'm gonna make a batter for it that it'll marinate in for a bit that I would have done with orange chicken. So far I've added flour and I've added cornstarch, and I'm gonna do some salt and some pepper. I'm adding an egg now because there'll be a little bit of a binder in there. And it's gonna be a pancake kind of looking batter. This coconut is for the grass. I am gonna add some food coloring to it. I'm gonna toast it so that it's kind of like a, you know, like a coconut shrimp situation. You understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this on this sheet. Oh, it looks like broccoli. It's going in the oven.
For my marshmallow, the first thing I'm doing is blooming the gelatin. This is my first time using titanium.
What
So
does
it
that
can
even mean?
totally backfire. Sheet gelatin is named by metals. So you have silver, gold, bronze, and titanium. They have like strengths, which makes like a tougher marshmallow or like a fluffier marshmallow.
Oh.
This could go either way. Next, I have to get my pot going with water, sugar, and corn syrup, and separating my egg whites for the mixer with a whisk attachment. Marshmallows just basically stabilize meringue.
The moss is looking a little darker than I thought it was going to. It's looking a little creepy. I'm a little worried that it's not gonna look as magical as her drawing. It's more like a graveyard now than an Irish landscape, an Ireland landscape. So now I'm gonna make my shoes. I'm gonna make them with some chocolates. And basically I'm just gonna cut them in sort of a shoe shape. These shoes are clunkers. They are bad. They look like Twix.
Like the leprechaun ate a Twix and then dropped it. For the gold fluffy clouds at the end of her rainbows, I'm going to scoop marshmallow into a bowl and hope they look like a cumulus cloud. The good thing of marshmallow is once it's stiff, I can actually carve it to look like a cloud as long as I have the volume. So now I gotta do my colors. I feel like this is gonna be like a blooper. Like this is when things go south, like a narrator. And this is when Claudette got incredibly confident. It turned out she was wrong. So I've piped the first arch of the rainbow, and that's my pink. Oh, it's already hardening. I gotta pipe really fast. I think the colors I'm pretty confident in. What I'm not confident in is the textures. It starts going from this smooth marshmallow to scrambled eggs real fast. This looks so gross.
And this is when Claudette got incredibly confident. It turns out she was wrong.
Next, I'm gonna be making Shamrock quesadillas. Fun. She didn't say she likes quesadillas. Who cares? Kids love quesadillas, right? Like all kids. So you can't go wrong. Well, basically, I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna make the quesadilla, and then I'm gonna cut out, once it cools, some Shamrock shapes. I have a cheese problem. I love cheese so much. The quesadilla is looking good. I'm gonna let this guy cool down. So I've made one quesadilla, but I need to cut out 3 Shamrocks, and if I mess up any of them, I don't really have room to make another. So I've gotta get it right. Hey. Oh, it's falling apart. It's a, he looks all right. Second is so much better. I'm getting better each time. The third one doesn't look that great, but it kind of looks like it's gonna give me a hug. It's got really wide clovers, leaves, what are these things?
Now I'm gonna work on my garnishes, my coins and my footprints. So I'm melting the white chocolate over a double boiler. So I'm trying to control the temperature, the water, the melt all at the same time. It's like a circus act. When you're doing chocolate, you're tempering chocolate, you wanna seed in hard chocolate, and that's going to basically recrystallize it so you don't get this soft, mushy chocolate. So now I'm gonna spoon my coins onto parchment and hope that when the temperature comes all the way down, they harden and then I can brush in with the gold. Now I'm gonna melt my dark chocolate, and that's gonna be for my footprints. I hope she's got a lot of homework to do after she's done with this. She's going to be amped. I'm piping the pads and the little dots. It doesn't look like a traditional footprint, so I'm just winging it to what the picture looks like.
I got my oil at 350 and I'm gonna put my chicken in to fry.
So now I'm gonna basically make my moss with some graham crackers. Now I'm gonna add in the green food coloring into the graham cracker and hopefully dye the whole thing green. I'm a little skeptical that the dye is going to dye it completely green, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It does look like moss in nature. I think I won the battle of the moss because it looked more fluffy the way moss looks over rocks. Here's my terroir. The good thing is it's still warm, so I'm gonna make actual valleys a little bit deeper. My next step, I have some butter that I melted, and I am going to sprinkle the moss all over the cookie and hope that it looks like moss. I could see a leprechaun frolicking through here.
Okay, my chicken is looking good. I'm gonna take it out with my spider. I know that the honey chicken doesn't look like coins, so Katie back in the day would have made like sugar coins or chocolate coins, but I wanna make what she asked for, and she loves honey, and honey's kind of golden. I'm not worried about it. I want her to like what she eats, so that's all I'm focused on today, is she likes honey chicken. I'm gonna add my chicken in. And it doesn't look as golden and light as I was expecting. I think Gianna's smart enough, and hopefully she's gonna understand what I was going for.
So here are my clouds. When I reveal the marshmallow out of the bowl, it looks like a blob of marshmallow. So I probably should have sifted my powdered sugar because it made little lumps and kind of texture. I'm thinking if I can kind of carve it. If you look at big cumulus clouds, they're just kind of like these cotton balls stuck together. Drama, right? We want drama, we want height. She did say that these were gold, so I'm going to brush gold luster dust on it. Whenever you're dealing with anything sugar, soft, pliable, when you lift it, there's a sort of knot in your stomach that you get because it could just completely fall apart. I mean, I just gotta go for it, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's just gonna have to be. This is our reality.
It's definitely thickened up more than I planned. Does this look as elegant as I would have liked? No. But it's gonna taste good, I hope. It's, it's rustic. So I look over and Claudette is just making this majestic rainbow. It's beautiful, it has all these colors. I might be in trouble. It looks like the set. Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, I'm shocked.
We have clovers.
Those are cute.
Trying to get some height somewhere, so maybe if I can stand these clovers up.
Right now I'm gonna make my fruit rainbow, and the first thing I'm gonna do is raspberries. I feel like a race against time right now because the heat in this room. So we're going pineapple. Now I'm gonna put on my kiwis.
I'm just gonna paint these little gold coins gold. Now I'm gonna place my gold coins like if my leprechaun just gave no care in the world to where they were going. But it also helps me kind of hide my little imperfections in some of the stuff. Again, I'm trying to get all the height and drama that I can get. So if I don't win for taste, I win for
drama?
For drama.
I need more drama in my dish. I wasn't even thinking about drama. My rainbow doesn't look dramatic.
It absolutely does.
It looks cute. It looks better than most things on my plate. I'm ready for the last thing. Ha! I'm gonna spin sugar. When you're doing spin sugar, you're basically making a caramel. So it's just sugar, water, and some corn syrup. Where is that spatula?
Interesting, you put your spatula in right away.
Was that bad? Is that bad?
I wouldn't put the spatula back in.
When someone who's been on Top Chef tells you not to stir your sugar, you don't do it, and I will never do it again.
Sugar is hygroscopic, children. Sugar absorbs any moisture around it, so it will do it by itself. You don't have to actually mix it.
This is at $2.75 right now. I basically have one shot at this. So I'm gonna do it. This is gonna get everywhere, guys, sorry. They're clouds. They're not as golden as I wanted them, and like I think I should have let it go like a little darker, but then you run the risk of it going to the hard candy, so they're clouds. There we go. Cheesecake rainbow's on, clouds are done, I am done. Yours looks great.
You feeling good?
I'm feeling, yeah. High five.
No panic.
No panic.
You want me to drop it?
No, sorry, never mind. Let's
Mental high five. Let's go.
Let's go see what Gianna thinks.
So this is my second time on the show. What I learned the first time is don't go at it like a chef, go at it like a kid. And I wanted the wow factor. I wanted her to gasp. I really am into this dish. It's not something that is chef forward, it's something that's playful. My two favorite parts are the shamrocks and the gold coins, and I really think that Gianna's gonna like them too.
I'm feeling really good about my dish. I think she's gonna love the cheesecake with the fruit on top. I think she's absolutely gonna love the honey chicken with the crunchy toasted coconut under it. The flavors are there. It is a really yummy dish, and I'm excited for her to try it.
A dish for my coins. Ooh, that looks fancy. These must be the clovers. My honey chicken, they remembered. These are like the little shoe things.
She knew that those weird clunky things were shoe prints.
That was satisfying. That's amazing. It's like a fruity, crunchy, sweet like piece of cake. I love it. Yes.
So she ate some of the cheesecake, and then she ate some more, and then she ate some more. That's when I feel the trouble.
I've seen this before. I think it's like where you take like sugar and like roll it.
I can't believe Gianna knows how to spin sugar. Like, has she done this before? Is she doing it a lot?
Feels like a cloud. I like it. My honey chicken. I believe it's supposed to be the gold piece.
I am thrilled.
Perfect as always.
Perfect as always.
It's coconut. I like it. I'm not really digging that. I don't really like the shamrocks. I like everything else except for the shamrocks.
Ooh, she is not liking the quesadilla. Dare I say hates it.
I like quesadillas, but just doesn't, yeah. Out of everything on the dish, I like the rainbow the best. Now this looks fancy. I love the rainbow. The clouds, I can definitely see that. The footprints, I feel like they just, oopsies. I feel like they look like dots, not really footprints.
That's exactly how she drew them.
Okay. I think it's a shortbread lemon cookie. Has a little bit of lemon in it.
Nope, no lemon.
I like it.
Gianna loves the coins.
This is a marshmallow. Perfect as always.
She's loving how sweet Claudette's dish is, and that's making me concerned.
Shamrock time. Doesn't really have any taste.
So she's throwing a little shade on my shamrock cookies. That's the beauty of being a kid, is you can use your hands. Even if I don't win, I at least made it fun for her.
I'm a marshmallow. These are all different colors, but they all taste the same.
My flavor strategy might be working.
I really like this like lemon crumble theme, madabaha.
Say that again.
Lemon cookie thing, madaha. And I like this coin. Out of everything, I didn't really like this cookie.
I have absolutely no confidence in my dish just because of how many bites she took out of Katie's.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think I might win this time.
Hello.
Hello, whoa.
How was it?
It was great, I loved it. Sugar.
So you have to choose. Which one did you like better? The rainbow fruitcake or the pastel rainbow?
The pastel rainbow. This is awarded to you.
Ta-da! This is huge.
I'm happy that Claudette won because she's lost before, and so anyone who's lost before, I do want them to get a win, including myself.
I thought Katie had it in the bag, but I'll take this.
Every time I lose, I learn something. I'm coming back to win next time.
Dem gold.
I'm gonna stab him in.
That's aggressive.
And the noodles have faces on them. Like, what the heck?
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
Hi, my name is MariLee. I'm 7 years old, and today 2 chefs are going to compete to make my dream dish.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Ellen.
I'm Alvin.
There's a party of elves behind us, and I heard that this is food for the elves. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Ellen Bennett. I used to cook professionally, and now I'm the founder and CEO of Headley & Bennett.
I'm excited. I want to see what you're gonna do.
So what are these that you're drawing right here?
They are little tiny meatballs. These are their hats.
Oh, like Santa hats.
I have no idea how to make that happen.
What's your favorite kind of food?
Lasagna.
Ooh, I love lasagna.
So good.
Oh,
Maybe some tacos, because those are so good.
right?
What is this green thing that you're working on
There's
here?
some sort of noodles.
Those are some interesting noodle shapes you have there.
And I'm seeing some smiley faces, so they're
Happy noodles.
Yes.
And the noodles have faces on them. Like, what the heck?
I think the Elvis will love this very much.
And they're spying on us, so you can go ask one behind us.
Did you ask the homeboy up there on the left? I think his name's Greg.
What's up, Greg? Oh, you're sleeping? Greg's sleeping.
These are little colorful presents.
Ooh.
Do they have anything delicious inside?
Yeah.
It's a surprise.
And then she throws in these presents on top. What am I gonna do with that?
MariLee, what are you drawing right now? What is that?
That's like some sort of edible tinsel.
Edible tinsel.
I got nervous there real quick.
Okay, is that more tinsel?
More tinsel.
In a different color.
This is getting complicated. It's gonna be fine.
Well, MariLee, you drew a fantastic drawing. I think we both have a lot of ideas what we want to cook for you, so we're gonna get to work, put our chef aprons on, and we're gonna make you something delicious.
Okay.
Yeah? Good job.
See you soon.
Hi. So how are you guys doing? Good. Okay, good.
So here's my plan. I'm gonna start with a bed of creamy tomato sauce topped with tricolor pasta for her noodles. For her Santa hat meatballs, I'll be using frozen meatballs with cherry tomatoes and cream cheese. For the presents, I'm gonna be frying mozzarella and tying it off with a chive bow and topping it with a bow tie pasta. All topped off with edible chive and paprika tinsel.
So here's what I'm thinking. The happiest holiday nacho snow globe. For the base, I'm going to use refried beans and queso on top. For my noodly squiggles, butternut squash, sweet potato, bell peppers, and tortillas. To make everything happy, I'm gonna use Kalamata olives as smiley faces. For the Santa meatballs, I'm going to do chorizo meatballs and add a tortilla chip on top as a hat. The presents will be an avocado box with a surprise of guacamole inside. On the top for the ribbon, I'm going to use thinly sliced tomatoes. And finally, I'm gonna make piles of snow with sour cream and cotija cheese on top. Before we start any cooking, I brought you a very important tool.
What?
Your first
Whoa,
Headley and Bennett
no
apron.
way.
Yes.
That's from your apron line, right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Wow,
You tie it in the front
amazing.
so
Oh
that
my
you
God.
can tuck a towel through.
I feel like Superman.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Okay, so with my apron on, I'm gonna start cooking. The first thing I'm gonna do is start with some fresh pasta. So I have some flour, make a little hole. It's called a well. I like egg yolks. I think it's gonna make the pasta really yellow. So I'm gonna go with 6 whole egg yolks. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then season some salt, whisking the egg yolks into a nice little paste.
I'm making the squiggle worms for my secret experience.
What does that mean?
Well, my dish is not just a dish, it's gonna be a whole world.
Is it an amusement park?
Maybe.
No. Going up against Ellen, she is a professional chef. She knows what she's doing. She probably will blow me out of the water, so this is gonna be a pretty tough time.
Alvin's super sweet, really nice guy. I'm gonna crush him. He's just a delightful young man who's about to get slayed.
Our dough's looking a little dry. I'm gonna add a little bit of water.
I'm going to slice sweet potato. I like to use a mandolin because it makes it perfectly cut. Look at that. Boom! It's like so perfect. I'm gonna move on to my butternut squash.
That is huge. Is that from
It's
Area
almost
51?
as big as my head.
Whoa.
Look at that.
That's so satisfying.
So satisfying.
You know, pasta dough, it's a labor of love, man. Hopefully MariLee appreciates this. All right, my pasta dough is nice. It's smooth, it's great, supple. I'm gonna wrap it up and make 2 more.
Look at this. This is like the best handle ever.
Whoa, that's so smooth. It's like cantaloupe when it comes
Look
out.
how pretty that is.
Yeah.
So now I'm moving on to my tortilla shapes. MariLee had all those fun squiggles that she made, and I want to recreate those. So I'm going to fry tortilla chips and bake butternut squash and sweet potato.
Ooh, squiggles, like the picture. So I look over, Ellen's got a lot of stuff. And I'm a little intimidated because I'm just needing my little dough ball. And she's already got like mountains of color next to her.
Alvin, are we allowed to grab that drawing so we can look at it?
Sure, let's do it.
I'm gonna lay it here just to get inspired.
Yes.
I'm now gonna throw my garlic in. Bell peppers, yellow and red, touch of salt, pepper, little bit of lime juice, little bit of apple cider vinegar. I'm just tossing them. And I'm just gonna do it lightly because I want them to have shape because I'm gonna stab them into the refried
Did you say
beans
stab?
core. You know, I'm gonna stab them in.
That's aggressive. I have my yellow pasta dough, so I want to work on my second one, which is a green one. So I'm gonna put in egg yolks again. And then I also have some spinach that is cooked down, drained, hoping that this is gonna give it a green color. This is looking really green. I'm pretty into it. Okay, dry ingredients, salt, flour. Give it a check, let's see. Oh, that's workable. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Let's do this. Bench flour so the dough doesn't stick, and then same thing, just gonna knead this until it becomes a nice, soft, supple dough. It's feeling really nice though. It's super fun to make fresh pasta, so I feel like I am in my lane.
So now I'm moving on to my oven land. More salt. I'm gonna run off and take my sweet potatoes and butternut squash, throw them in the oven, and I'll be right back. Will you take care of my station while I'm gone?
I'll do my best.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, red pasta, same thing. A lot of egg yolks. And to make it red, I was thinking tomato paste because it's really red. Does it need more? I'm gonna add some paprika to make it more red. That's pretty red. Okay, in with the flour. Okay, that's like more orange.
Next up, I am going to refry beans. I just took 1 garlic, smashed it a little bit. I'm throwing in a little bit of onion, and I have just canned refried beans, and I'm just zhuzhing them. Refrying the refried beans.
Yeah, so try fry.
So like tri-fry and like refried squared.
Yeah, refry.
I'm gonna add some cheese. I'm folding in fontina cheese, which melts so cleanly. It's like glorious. So as my abuelita would say, I'm adding a little bit caldo de pollo, which is just
Chicken
stock or stew or soup.
Actually, I really like the color of this. It's orange and it's kind of dark, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Pasta doughs are done, and then I'm gonna move on to something else.
So I'm using a cast iron skillet and they're coming out a little bit brown. Things happen. You make mistakes and it's okay. You just have to move on quickly. So I'm not gonna let this cast iron skillet get in my way. I'm just gonna change pans and keep on rolling.
Making little Santa hats for my happy meatballs. These are just frozen meatballs. I reheated them. I would have made fresh ones, except I think kids like frozen meatballs. To me, I think frozen meatballs taste great.
Alvin's making pasta from scratch, but I just saw him pull out frozen meatballs. That's crazy. Meatballs are easy. It makes it that much more delicious. So I'm just saying, you could have made meatballs.
I'm like, dude, frozen meatballs taste great. All right, I'm gonna make a little creamy cream mixture with some cream cheese and heavy cream to use as like the white parts for the Santa hat.
All right, new approach. I changed pans. It's stainless steel. It just feels like the better move. That cast iron was getting really hot and was starting to brown my tortillas. And I've got my backup in the oven. Hopefully we can get some good chips out of this. All right, I took my tortillas out and now I'm just gonna sprinkle some salt onto them quickly.
So I got a piping bag here, just planning to pipe some festive cheer onto these Santa hats. It's a tomato right there, and then put a little bit on top.
That's kind of cute.
That is one Santa hat. Okay, this didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. That might come to bite me later.
Okay, I'm feeling more confident about my tortilla chips now. They're starting to look nice and even. Now I'm moving on to my meatballs. I got the chorizo, onion, garlic, a little bit of cotija cheese, breadcrumbs, some salt, some pepper, cilantro, and then I'm just gonna make little balls. Alvin, how are you gonna do your gift?
Well, I think kids like cheese. And MariLee did say that she wanted to have like a surprise inside.
Yes.
And I thought that maybe I could make mozzarella cubes the size of gifts.
Oh.
But like fried so that when you bite into it, it's like cheese inside, kind of like a mozzarella stick.
Oh, I like that.
I think this technique is pretty smart. Okay, I have a lot of cubes to choose from, so I'm gonna bread them in flour, eggs, and panko to go in order. They look pretty dope. Things are going pretty well.
All right, I'm gonna make a really quick guac with a bunch of really delicious olive oil, Maldon salt, and lots of lime juice. Take my other avocado, and I'm gonna slice it with a mandolin so that they're perfect sheets. I'm going to put lime juice all over it because I don't want them to oxidize. Seasoning with some salt, some kosher salt, and then I'll cut them into little cubes.
So my oil is pretty hot, keeping it at 300 so I can cook the cheese. So I'm gonna try to throw in a cube and see if it works out. Then we'll do some more. Oh, we're frying. Here we go.
I'm making quite literally a guac box. The lid on it, it's a little too precious. I think it's not gonna work. I'm freaking out a little bit because this does not look pretty. I'm not liking this avocado box. It's just not holding its shape or its structure. It looks a little flimsy. Oh, those guac boxes. My backup plan is potatoes. You know, sometimes you just have to decide that something didn't work and move on.
I wanna see if I can tie a bow around it with a chive. So chives, they're not as flexible as I thought they were.
These gifts are really giving us a run
These
for our
are
money.
hard. What the heck, man? Why did I do this to myself?
I'm thinking the same thing. I am now making the queso. Now I am going to heat this. I'm gonna add my half and half with my fancy French cheese. And then I'm gonna add the Velveeta, Monterey Jack, and the cheddar.
I have a little bows here. 1, 2, 3.
That's cute.
Yes.
Okay, I'm moving on to my potatoes with conviction. They are my backup plan. It is very official. They are now the potato gift boxes. We will not speak of the avocado gift box.
I don't even know what
Okay?
you're talking about.
Don't tell anybody. Zip it. These are definitely gonna hold their shape. Mark my words. The potatoes are in. They've been boiling for a little bit. They're gonna come out. I'm gonna cut them, make them into perfect squares, throw them in the fryer. So that's where I'm at. How are you doing?
I just trimmed
Tell
my...
me. Tell me how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty great. My bow ties, I trimmed them off to make a nice little bow shape, and I'm gonna finish off my presents.
I need to finish my potatoes. I need to conquer those gift boxes. Ah.
Dough's been resting, they're soft. I'm gonna cut them into chunks. There's something super satisfying about just making fresh pasta by yourself.
I'm feeling a little more hopeful with my potato squares. So I'm taking the edges of the bell pepper. That kind of looks like
Wow!
a present. These potato boxes are turning out perfectly. They're exactly what I wanted. They have structural integrity and they look awesome. Yes!
So in the drawing, I think they're kind of like these wider, thicker noodles, not super long and kind of have a funny like curve to them. I don't think any traditional kinds of pasta would fit that, so I'm just doing it by hand. It's okay if it's a little wonky. You know, I think texture adds a little flavor sometimes, so.
That's true.
Dough number 2, the green one. This dough is so awesome to work with.
Very pretty. Nice little golden brown guy. I might even throw in my guac box. I might pull in the
Are you
extra
gonna do
guac
it?
box.
Are you
I'm
gonna
feeling
do it?
really special
You
here.
might do it. This is the red ones, the tomato paprika pasta.
So for my smiley faces, I've got olives and some little tweezers that I'm going to use to place the eyeballs like so.
Okay, I think this is enough pasta for one portion for MariLee. Yellow, green, and orange, red. I think it's gonna taste great. Water's boiling. Let's cook these noodles.
Man, cooking for kids is
I know, this is
hard
this is
and
really hard.
exhausting.
I'm so tired.
I feel like we need to take a nap. What if we just like lean
Yeah, let's
into
do
each
this.
other while, okay.
See you guys in a bit.
Okay, bye. I'm going to put the foundation. I wanted to make
some structure.
So hers is kind of scattered, so I'm gonna take a similar approach. And the last thing I need to do is to make the edible tinsel, so I'm gonna chop up some chives. Oh my God, yours looks insane. Holy moly. All right, last touch, the green and red tinsel, I think a little bit of paprika.
Okay, guac boxes.
It worked. Little cilantro palm trees.
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my potatoes. Not the potatoes.
Oh yeah, the gift boxes. You good?
All right, I think I'm good. I'm ready to show this to her.
Yeah, me
Are you
too.
ready?
Yeah, good job.
So I think that MariLee's probably gonna like this because it's this wonderful, colorful, magical explosion of different shapes, textures, heights, along with her happy faces, little mounds of snow, the palm trees made out of cilantro. It's all there, and it's a party.
Overall, I'm pretty happy with the way the pasta and the sauce taste. I think the colors are great. I think the meatballs look really cool. I would say I did a pretty good job at recreating how her dish might look in real life, so I really think MariLee is gonna enjoy eating this.
Bring on my elf dinner. Wow. I definitely see little presents. And I guess these are supposed to represent red noodles. And a little Santa meatball from right here. And this is a little happy face.
I am so excited that she is spotting every single little element. No detail got past her.
Whatever this is. It tastes cheesy. Tastes like a potato. That's good. It tastes like a cheesy meatball. It's sort of spicy a little, but in a good way spicy.
And she likes it, yes!
It tastes like it has avocado in it, and I don't like avocado.
All that time for the guac box, and she doesn't like avocado.
Out of everything on here, I like a Santa meatballs best. I thought the potato presents were a really good idea.
I feel like I've got a good shot.
Wow. Where do I begin with this? It looks like spaghetti with the little Santas and some presents and colorful noodles. I'm excited about this.
We are off to a good start.
It tastes like some sort of weed.
Oh, these chives are gonna be the end of me, man.
I don't know what it's inside the presents.
She takes another bite of the cheese cube and she still doesn't know what it is. I thought kids love cheese.
Tastes like a tomato. I don't like tomatoes. It tastes like an ordinary meatball. Really good.
She says, it tastes ordinary.
I think I'm gonna beat him in the meatball department.
I really like the noodle. It's really good. The thing I like the least is probably whatever this is.
She likes some stuff on mine, she doesn't like some stuff on Ellen's. I think we both have a chance here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. All right, so MariLee, you had two dishes today. Which one did you like better, the nachos or the pasta?
I liked the nachos.
Yes! Woo! I'm so glad you like my dish.
It's 0 for 2, Alvin. But hey, I got an apron. That's a win in my book.
Because I liked your dish here.
I love it! Yay! Thank you, MariLee. It's beautiful. I won! Woohoo! It feels awesome.
Maybe I should just go back to making giant food.
Happy holidays!
Are you ready?
Oh boy, please don't separate.
Make it fancy.
Hi, my name is TJ. I'm 9 years old, and today I'm going to have 2 chefs compete to make my dream dish.
What's up, big man?
Hi,
How's it going?
Hi.
I'm Maria.
And I'm Alvin.
So what do you think Yeti would eat?
So I think they would eat rocks to sharpen their teeth.
Oh, I cannot imagine how rocks taste like.
Oh, that's a boulder.
Oh, wow.
It looks like one of those neck pillow.
Yeah, on the airplane.
And then some hair on them because they shed a lot.
You get a hair in your food, you send that thing back. But today I have to make edible hair intentionally appear in the food, and it has to taste good.
And then I'm gonna draw a bone because they need carbonation.
What animal does it come from?
A wolf.
A big wolf.
A big wolf. And then I'm gonna draw the grass.
What kind of grass grows in such a cold climate?
Well, this grass is called grissi.
Grissi, spell it out.
Yeah.
Okay, it's tough.
He has amazing imagination.
Then they can eat branches from trees and then some leaves.
I got my work cut out for me, man. This sounded kind of tough.
What is your favorite food?
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
What?
Oh, wow.
No way.
Yes,
Really?
yes. The mystery Oreo.
Uh-huh.
It tastes exactly like gingerbread.
So you kind of like spice like cinnamon?
Yeah, I like normal Oreos, Rice Krispie treats, apples.
Sounds like TJ likes sweet stuff. And I'm the dessert snob.
I want to try coconut.
Do you like it or you just want to try it?
I want to try it.
I think I can see the gears turning. Everything's starting to make sense a little bit.
Okay, TJ, do you think we can make it?
Yes, I have good hopes in you.
Oh, me, yes,
Just
thank
you.
you.
And you too.
Oh, thank you,
Both
thank you.
of you.
Here's my plan. For the rocks, I'm going to make chocolate cluster mixed with a bunch of different cereals and golden Oreo and Oreos, and cover them all with milk chocolate. For the bones, I'm going to make puff pastry cookies with cinnamon and sugar. For the grass, I'm going to blanch some broccolis and cut Granny Smith apple into glass shape. For the trees, I'm going to take Pocky and cover with candy melt and white chocolate. And I'm going to top with some sprinkles. And last, for the hair, I'm going to use katafi dough and bake it and sprinkle some sugar.
I'm gonna make rocks out of Oreo truffles with a speckled white chocolate ganache glaze. For the branches, I'm gonna make toffee trees with mint leaves. For the grass, I'm thinking of making a mint lime coconut crumble. And for the bones, 2 simple shortbread cookies. And to top it all off, some nice chocolate curls for the Yeti hair.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started. First, I'm going to make bone, and I'm going to cut out this puff pastry dough and shape like bone. So the dough is a little bit soft, so I'm going to put this in the refrigerator.
Smart. That's
Yeah.
exactly what a pastry chef would do.
Thank you.
So Rhea's been on the show. She has experience. She knows how this works. She knows how to make kids happy. She's won twice in the last season. It's kind of a lot to try to go up against. I'm trying to make grass, so I'm gonna be zesting limes, throwing some mint in, and some toasted coconut.
TJ said he never tried coconut, so he might not like it. I think it's a very risky decision.
It's looking cool.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that smells good.
Oh, it's like mojito.
Yeah, because it's like mint and lime.
I'm going to make a brown
Ooh, out of what?
out of Pocky.
Oh, that's so smart. Oh my God. Oh,
What
why
were
didn't I
you-
think of that? I'm Asian too. Oh. She has been known to be the coolest and most professional and fanciest person that I know, so I'm not really sure if I got a chance here.
I'm gonna make Pocky fancy. Make it fancy. I've known Alvin for a long time, and he doesn't want to say it, but he's a very competitive person.
All right, Alvin, you're still in this. Come on, don't give up now.
So I'm going to make Pocky sticks look like a tree shape. I'm going to use white chocolate and candy melt. So I got my candy melt melted, and I'm going to transfer to piping bag and pipe onto Pocky stick.
You guys see that technique? That's so pretty.
Thank you.
Rhea just casually just pipes these beautiful trees on her Pocky, and I'm just like, dude, what the heck, man? Okay, I'm gonna start on my rocks out of Oreos, and then I'm gonna go in with some cream cheese. Oh yeah, there we go. I food processed these a lot, and they're kind of warm. As you can see, they're not holding their shape, so I'm gonna freeze them to help them set up a bit.
Now I have my white chocolate melted, so I'm going to do the same.
TJ said that on the rocks, there's Yeti hair. It's brown, apparently, so I thought it'd be kind of funny to make the hair out of like chocolate curls.
I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and my brunch is done.
You are speeding through things.
You know?
We literally just started and I'm already 10 feet behind. Okay, next step. I'm gonna make a little glaze for the rocks. I think it'll give it a nice color, so I'm mixing some white chocolate with heavy cream. A quick version of like a ganache. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna microwave it and stir it until it's smooth. Looking pretty smooth. I'm gonna tap in a little bit of this Oreo powder to give it like a gray speckled look. This is looking pretty good actually. I think this looks like a rock, so this is done. The Oreo balls are freezing and I'm gonna start working on my tree.
Dough is nice and cold, so I'm going to sprinkle more sugar on top. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit pumpkin spice. So I'm going to bake this for 10 to 50 minutes.
For the branches, I'm gonna start with a whole stick of butter. And then I'm gonna go in with a cup of brown sugar and then salt for flavor, and then we stir.
Now I'm gonna make my rocks. I'm going to mix cereal and Oreo.
My toffee's at 300, the perfect stage, so I'm gonna take it off and let it chill out, and then we're gonna try to make some branches. Okay, so I have this idea where I'm gonna make some trunks. I have these chopsticks. I'm gonna lay them down like that. We have our toffee here. Oh boy, please don't separate. Don't separate.
I'm still figuring out what you are doing.
Trying to make it into the shape.
Oh, like a log.
Yeah, like a log. This is not turning out how I thought it was gonna turn out. Why? Okay, now I have to make branches. So I'm gonna try to take these and just paint. Is it gonna go? Nope. This is so not what I wanted it to be.
Alvin is trying to make his toffee log, but it's not working. And he seems like very panicking. I've never seen that side of him before.
What was I thinking? Toffee? Dude, Alvin, this is sugar work. You're not a pastry chef.
Okay, my bones are ready.
And Rie's bones are ready, so.
My bone cookie is exactly what I imagined.
Wow, oh my God, that's amazing.
Thank you.
And don't mind me, I'm just struggling over here. I have no idea why the toffee is being so difficult. I've made this like 400 times before. And this one time I decided to make it for a competition. It's not working. It's coming back together. I added some water. So now I'm getting more of these like branches, kind of going for like a drizzle back and forth technique. Now I got my branches hopefully there. I'm gonna start placing these little mint leaves that I picked out.
I never seen you such like in a panic mode. You are always like calm.
Thanks.
And like everything is under control.
Everything is not under control.
In my bowl, I have Oreos, golden Oreo, Rice Krispie, Honey Nut Cheerios, cornflakes, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay, so it'll look a lot better once it comes out of the freezer, so I'm gonna take these in and pray that they harden up to be a sugar mixture that I can work with. So, on to the next step.
So my chocolate is melted, and I want to pour into chocolate Oreo chocolate cereal.
These are my rocks. I'm gonna reshape them a little bit because I think they spread out a little bit. It's kind of like frozen Play-Doh. It's malleable, but it's holding its shape, which is great. I like to name my food. We're gonna call this one Carl. We're gonna call this one Rie, because it's the best looking, coolest one.
Oh,
and then we're gonna call this one, we're gonna name him Bob.
Okay.
Because I like Bob. And I think I'm gonna glaze this ganache.
Wow.
Yeah, it's looks like rocks. Wow. I'm pretty proud of that. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
All right, back into the freezer we go. This is exactly what I wanted in my head. The color's there, the sheen is there, the speckles are there. These are some really good looking rocks.
Yeah, the rock looks really cool. I'm a little bit worried.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna get started on my bones while my rocks and my branches are in the freezer. Never thought I'd say that, but first we're gonna start with butter and sugar. I'm gonna cream these together. Liquids, egg, vanilla. I chose shortbread because I didn't want it to spread too much. I'm gonna finish off with the dry ingredients. So we have cornstarch. This is actually gonna help absorb a little more of the liquids so that the shortbread doesn't spread as much. We have powdered sugar for sweetness, and 2 cups of flour. Dough's looking pretty good.
So I want to shape this rock into neck pillow.
A neck pillow, like TJ said on the plane.
So I'm going to put it in a refrigerator.
Let's make some bones. First, I'm gonna start with the middle.
I'm going to make my grass. TJ mentioned he loves broccoli, so I'm going to blanch some broccoli.
So I see Rie pull out the broccoli. I remember TJ saying that he loves broccoli. If Rie's broccoli wins her the prize, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, I made 4 bones. Hopefully 50% of them are usable. Rie gave me a look.
No.
I'm not sure, but these are going in for 10 minutes at 350 and fingers crossed. Well, I'm gonna start making whipped cream.
Okay.
I kind of want to hand do it, so I have some cream, and then I have vanilla, and then a little bit of honey. Okay, so this is beautiful, it's luscious, it's done.
Broccoli's done. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil and salt. And we are ready to plate. Okay,
Oh, you have
we
a
got
big one.
Plates.
I'm going for a more rectangle. I think this represents like the rocky side of a mountain.
Oh yeah, I like
so
that.
I kind of like the texture on it. This is the biggest bone I've ever seen in my life. Come on. And I broke the bone.
Oh,
so we're not
no.
using that one. Yeah, I guess that guy was calcium deficient. Good thing I have backup. But now I am 200 miles behind. Wow, look at that. Are you gonna brulee it, torch it?
Oh, this is a great idea. You gave me a clue.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna do it. Thank you, Alvin.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course. You help me, I help you. This is how it works. Why did I do that? I'm pretty just kicking myself in the butt here, man. Like, what, helping Rie? She doesn't even need help.
Oh yeah, I didn't even need it. Look.
Oh, wow, look at that tree. We get to the plating. This part in my head was the toughest part because of the trees. That's dangerous. I don't know really what to do with this. Tree. Yeah, so the branches are actually sticky, so the branches aren't gonna work, but I think I have a solve. I'm just gonna use the trimmings from the trunk to make the branches. Adaptation. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Oh wait, I have an idea. Let's see if this works. Whoa, that's cool. All right, let's stick with that.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby. So instead of doing this dumb branch thing I did, I'm just gonna split the tree like a lumberjack and bend the branches to the way I want. Wow, this looks so much better than the original idea I had. That looks like a tree, right?
Yeah.
All right, now I just have to reapply the leaves. Wow, it's working. I'm applying my new knife technique to the trees. They're coming out great. My confidence is back up again after a big beating, and I think I have the shot at this. I am very happy by this turn of events. One accidental knife stroke and you get real trees.
Yeah. I've decided to cut up all like grass hedgerow.
Wow, that looks amazing, Rie.
Thank you. Am I missing anything? No, right? Oh, hair!
Uh-oh.
I can't believe I forgot.
No
Los
way.
Angeles
Wow, it's such a good idea.
Founders. So this is basically shredded phylodon. It is used in Middle Eastern desserts a lot.
All right, I'm gonna move on to the rocks now. The rocks in the wild, I think usually there's like grass around them, so I'm actually gonna lay a bed of grass for the rocks.
I'm gonna put some butter. So I'm going to bake this for 375 Fahrenheit for 10 to 50 minutes.
It's looking better than I thought it was.
Look at my hair.
Whoa, it's so golden.
Yes.
It's like the crunchy fried noodles you get in like Chinese dishes sometimes.
I like the color because he put like brown.
So if you wanted hairs.
I'm gonna just put hair on top of my rock.
Yetis have to sleep somewhere. I think if they were to sleep, they'd sleep on a nice bed of snow. I think this whipped cream can represent that. So we're gonna give him a little bed over here. It's also snowy in the mountains, so I'm gonna dust it with some powdered sugar to
Good call, good call.
see snow.
I think I'm done.
I'm done too.
and happy.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
We did it.
Yes. I put all TJ's favorite food on the plate and made exactly look like TJ's drawing. I'm very confident that TJ will like my dish.
I'm happier with my dish than I originally thought. Not everything went according to plan, but I think I was pretty close to the drawing, put some nice twists in there. I hope TJ is as excited as I am when he sees the rocks, because those things are pretty dope, man.
Bring on my Yeti meal! Oh my goodness. Oh, I like the broccoli and the trees. And this one exactly looks like this one. It's cool.
My attention to detail is paying off.
Oh my gosh, this Pocky. I want to try this one.
Yes, he loves Pocky.
It's kind of like vanilla frosting. I love Pocky. I like the cheese. Yeah, broccoli florets. I like the broccoli part. I love broccoli.
Are you kidding me? The broccoli? Oh my.
Oh, this looks like cinnamon.
I didn't put cinnamon in it.
It's made of Oreos. I love the rocks. It's so good.
TJ is literally loving every single thing on Rie's plate.
It looks like a really giant cookie. This is really good. Oh, I think this is like the grass, the grassy. I've never even had a Granny Smith apple, and I liked it. I liked everything on this plate.
He said he loved everything I made.
This is gonna be a tough act to follow.
Ooh. Wow, this looks cool.
My dish goes in front of TJ, his eyes go wide. I feel like I'm still in the game.
I like it how they have this rocky texture because they live in the Himalayan mountains. Oh, the rocks look amazing as well. It looks like ice cream with cinnamon. And is that like crushed up broccoli? Yeah, it looks like a crushed up broccoli.
He is literally getting everything wrong.
And I love the bones. They look like dough, like cookie dough. This white thing is not on my drawing, but it looks amazing. Oh, this is hard. It's good. It's good. It's like a sugar cookie. This smells weird, but I'll give it a try.
Oh man.
It's fine. It's fine.
I know when a kid is lying.
All right, I'll try this plain. Whoa, that thing is soft. I think this is whipped cream with the grassy. Final thing is the ice cream.
It's not ice cream, my guy, but that would have been a great idea.
Wait, this is not ice cream. It's a cake. I think it's a cake. Broccoli with cake. It's good.
No, it's not broccoli. It's coconut. It's green. It's green coconut. I made it for you, man.
Yeah, it's broccoli. I think it's broccoli. Out of everything, I like the rocks the best. The trees were kind of hard to bite through. But it still looks like the drawing.
All right, so TJ, you had 2 Yeti dishes. The first one was on a round plate. The second one was on a rectangular plate. Which one did you like more?
The round plate.
Yay!
I
made that!
Good job.
Rie wins. I guess that was kind of expected. I had a lot of fun competing against her, but hey, the queen of tasty is still queen.
And as a reward, you get this.
Thank you so much. Winner, chicken bone dinner.
Good job, Anne. Good job.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Sometimes you cannot beat experience.
What is your favorite food in the world?
Felt so good.
It worked! Why is this happening to me? Food, bish, bash, bosh. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Makayla and I'm 9 years old, and today I will be having 2 chefs compete to make my dream dish.
Hi, Makayla.
Hi.
Oh, I'm Merle. And I'm Katura.
Hi, I'm Merle. I was a Tasty producer for years, and now I focus primarily on vegan food, wellness, and sustainability.
Hi, my name's Katura. I was on season 10 of MasterChef, and I'm super excited to be here on I Draw, You Cook.
So, a little birdie told me that you are going to be going to a dragon's birthday party?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How old is this dragon?
Oh, good question.
13.
And is the dragon a girl or a boy?
A girl.
I love that she gave the dragon a personality. I feel like the dragon is her.
So what I really need to know is, like, what would you eat at a dragon's birthday party?
Probably fireballs and burnt trees with fire ants and fireflies.
Oh my gosh, okay. This gets more and more creative as we go along. What are they drinking?
They're drinking a lava drink.
She is a girl who knows what she wants, and I love that.
Why don't you go ahead and draw it for us?
We have a big plate since it's a big birthday party. And then we have the big fireball that they'll be eating. And it has like flames coming out of it, flames everywhere.
This is impressive.
This makes sense.
The dragon would like to eat the fireball because it needs fire to go in its stomach, so it's able to breathe fire.
So is the fire sweet? Is it
Yes.
hot?
Yeah.
It's hot and sweet?
Yeah.
Sophisticated palate this dragon has. I'm trying to keep up. I'm just trying to hear her and see her and imagine what I'm possibly going to make.
What is your favorite food in the world?
My mom's spaghetti.
What is your second favorite food in the world?
Probably fish.
Okay. So I love this fireball. I think I got the hang of that. What about the lava?
It would be like a lava drink.
Okay.
Inside the drink is rocks, and around the rim of the drink.
Okay.
The drink itself would be red and orange and pink, or like a magenta. And at the bottom, it'll be more of the rocks.
I'm getting very nervous. I don't know how I'm gonna do this drink.
So we have the burnt trees right here.
All right, right there.
And then one of them is a gray tree because it's really burnt.
Oh, so it's ash.
Bad food doesn't taste very good.
I think I can get really creative and do something cool with those two trees.
And then at the bottom, we're gonna have some fireflies and some fire ants, because these fire ants and these fireflies will give them more fire.
It's very
Yes.
health conscious.
Empowering.
So Makayla, do you think that we can make this for you?
Yes.
Yes. I have done a ton of insane challenges on MasterChef. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
We're gonna go make the best dragon birthday party dish we can possibly do.
Great.
So here's my plan. For the fireball, I'm going for spaghetti emblazoned with a fiery bolognese sauce. And that will be topped with an escabeche of multicolored peppers and vinegar glazed onions. For the burnt tree, I have tilapia with an Asian-inspired honey soy glaze. For the incinerated tree, I'm going to prepare a Cajun blackened fillet of tilapia. For the fireflies and fire ants, I'm preparing a fruit salsa. And finally, for the lava, I'll be making a dragon surprise made out of grenadine syrup, orange juice, pineapple juice, a colored sugared rim, and some multicolored ice cubes for the rocks.
So for my dish, I'm gonna be going above and beyond with sweets. For the fireball, I'm gonna be making a super fudgy chocolate vegan cake that's gonna be stuffed with peanut butter candies and then topped with sugar glass flames. For the trees, I'm going to be shaping melted hard candy and then dipping them into chocolate. For the ants, I'm going to be assembling strawberries for the body that will be propped up on toothpicks. For the fireflies, I'll be dipping popcorn into melted chocolate. And finally, for my lava, I will be layering a mixed berry smoothie with a banana smoothie and then top it with nerds. Are you ready for this? How are you feeling?
I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too.
I mean, it's so hard impressing like little kids. I'd rather cook for Gordon Ramsay than for a 9-year-old.
Okay, I do not agree with that.
No!
Katora has a potential advantage over me because she's been on MasterChef. She's done these cooking competitions before. I have not. I'm gonna be faking it till I make it.
My first step is making colored ice cubes. I'm trying to make the colors of the rocks that she wanted. So she wants yellow, orange, and like a gray, blacky sort of rock. Oh my gosh, I spoke too soon.
Oh, what do you know? They're marbled.
The marbled cubes.
They're marbled.
Thank you. Marbled lava rocks.
So my first step, I'm making a cake. I'm gonna be making a chocolate cake for the fireball. First, we've got some whole wheat flour. I've got some dark cocoa powder, and I have some baking powder, baking soda, and a little bit of salt in here as well. Mixing all the dry ingredients first. Also, don't forget, my entire thing is vegan. That's a little twist.
I know that Meryl has a lot of experience preparing vegan food. I mean, I'm sure she can do well with this.
I'm actually playing up to my weakness right now because I hate baking.
When I think of a birthday party, I think of sweets. And so to me, a birthday cake just seemed like it made the most sense.
I think it's worth the risk, so if that doesn't work out, I am screwed.
Now I'm mixing together all my wet ingredients, almond milk, some applesauce since I'm not using eggs. Excellent vegan substitute for many vegan desserts. Now I'm adding quite a lot of maple syrup into this as well. Apple cider vinegar and some vanilla extract.
I am about to start on the blackened fish.
Did you say blackened fish?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Use your imagination, darling.
I've never been to a dragon's birthday party, but I have nieces and nephews and I've been to kids' birthday parties and I've never ever seen fish served.
What?
We have wildly different worlds going on right now. I'm like flabbergasted.
I decided to cut the fish raw as opposed to waiting for it to cook and then cutting it after. When you cut protein raw, you're able to manipulate the shape a lot better. Do they look like trees?
It does look like, it looks like a flesh tree.
Like a, ew. I need to wash my hands.
I'm feeling really good. I feel like with kids, they want sweet things. And I don't know if fish is gonna do it for Makayla. I feel like it might be too much of a risk. But that's probably gonna come back and bite me somehow. Cause like, who knows?
Next, I'm moving on to spicing it. So it is a little Caribbean, Cajun, Creole infusion. So I'm gonna put a bit of garlic powder, put a bit of cumin, a little bit of cayenne because it's a dragon's party after all. I decided to go spicy because her tastes are a lot more refined than the average 9-year-old. I am sweating.
I am too. I sweat exclusively.
Oh my God, me
oil.
too.
I will let you know if you let me know when I start to have a sweat stash.
I can feel it.
All right, so now I'm gonna combine my liquid ingredients with my dry ingredients. The smell of this is making me think of when I used to use an easy bake oven. I don't bake a lot of sweet things, so this is very nostalgic right now.
When was the last time you baked a cake?
Never. Well, I mean, like easy bake. I really never bake. I don't have very much confidence in myself when it comes to baking because I never do it. There's too much that can go wrong.
Why would you pick something that you're not confident at? She should have just gone savory.
My batter is mixed together. I'm gonna pour it into the 2 sheet pans.
Oh, that looks good.
It's a little chunky.
What was I gonna say?
I'm thinking I don't have enough batter for both of these. I think I might add all my batter to this one.
What's gonna happen when it rises?
Oh, it's gonna rise. I didn't even think for a second about this stupid thing rising. And now I realize I might have done everything wrong. This is why I don't bake.
Is it a stodgy mix? Is it actually going to be flat or is it going to rise?
I don't know.
Wow, good luck to your kid.
I think it's gonna be fine.
It's still chocolate cake at
It's
the end of
still
the
chocolate
day.
cake. It's chocolate cake.
I hear you, sister. So I'm distinguishing between the burnt tree and the burnished tree. So the first tree is going to have more of an Asian flair. So it's very simple, but it's actually one of my favorite recipes. It's literally 3 items. So it's honey, soy sauce, garlic, and then if you're feeling fancy, you can add some acid in the form of lime or lemon juice. Put that all in together, marinate whatever protein you're using, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, magic, hey presto, boom, bish, bash, bosh. Yeah.
With the candy, I'm going to bake it and melt it down, and once it cools off, I'm gonna break it apart to make flames.
This is so much plastic. You're like harming the environment.
I know. This is like all the work I've done to do sustainability stuff is being reversed in this moment. If I crush them, they'll be a little more chaotic, and then the ends will frill when they melt, so it'll look more like flames when I crack them. I will be using this to crush them. I might break this table, though. So good.
Here is the water to boil our spaghetti.
All right. Did you just say spaghetti?
Yes.
Spaghetti and fish? I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this is insane.
Deciding to cook a spaghetti bolognese is either the smartest decision I've ever made or the most stupid decision I've ever made. So I'm starting on my bolognese. I'm going to use the holy trinity of Italian cuisine: celery, carrots, and an onion. And I'm going to just fry that down, give it a bit of color, and then we will add the pancetta. You know, it's tough when you try and replicate something nostalgic to a person. I'm just praying that her mother and I had the same cooking style.
I'm not totally sure that a big sheet is gonna be ideal for this because I wanna try to control the colors as much as I can once the candy melts. So instead I'm gonna be using 3 individual little sheet pans. This looks like a flame to me. I'm a little worried.
Oh, it does! Adding my beef mince in now. Oh my God, this smells so good. I know you guys can't smell this at home, but take my word for it, it smells great. Now we are adding our tomatoes. Obviously, you normally put tomato paste in a sauce, but I added a lot in order to make it really vibrantly red because it's it's a firebomb!
So to make the trees, I'm gonna melt more candy. Should only take between like 5 and 10 minutes, but once there's heat added, things lose control.
So I'm gonna make an escabeche, which is generally, it's kind of like a Latin dish. I'm gonna go with some slices for a few of the peppers, and then I'm gonna keep some of them in the half shape that they're in. Is there space in the oven for me? Taking my peppers in.
Well, we've got one success and one terrifying failure. How do you burn flames? How do you burn flames? I found a way. Oh, God. Oh my God, that's so bad. That's so bad. I will not. Okay. Oh my God. It's just like if I had like scraped the bottom of an oven that I'd had for 15 years. I cannot feed that to her. I don't think legally I could feed that to her. But this looks like a flame.
You know what? You deserve a high five.
Really?
That's magnificent. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
So the trees look crazy. They do not resemble trees in the slightest. They look more like lizard keychains. Before you go about laughing at me, too late. I'm going to shape them with this very sharp knife. Oh no. I just heard a popping sound and the top popped off. I felt so confident about these trees. They look like pretty much anything other than a tree, and I'm just getting so frustrated. Oh, good, the whole thing fell apart. We're just gonna do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just melt this back into one semblance of a tree, and then I'm gonna cover them both in chocolate, and that's putting that to bed.
Oh my God, disaster.
That doesn't sound good. How are they?
Like right on the edge.
They look beautiful.
That was just the nick of time. Literally, if they'd been in there 3 seconds longer, it'd have been a wrap.
To make the giant ants, I'm going to be putting 3 strawberries together. That'll be the anatomy of an ant. Then I'm gonna decorate them and make them look cute. The ants, I feel excellent about. They look adorable. These ants may save me in the long run. To be honest, the ants are the only thing I feel confident about in this whole thing.
Okay, so I'm making a very non-traditional salsa. Just sliced up some pineapple, some red onions, strawberries, some cilantro, mango slices. It's not the type of salsa that you might be used to, because it doesn't exist.
Cake has come out of the oven, and it looks great. It didn't overflow, which I'm very pleased about. I'm gonna take this, and I'm going to portioning off 3 different layers, and then I'm gonna put a hole in the middle, and I'm gonna fill it with candy.
There's a lot of chocolate and sweet going on here.
There's only chocolate and sweets going on here. I was really nervous about this part, but it's actually going exactly how I wanted it to. I'm really relieved at this point. I'm gonna try the cake. Oh my God.
I think I've rethought the fish shape. So I'm cutting the fish and it's all going awry. I can't seem to get the shape correct. This isn't going according to plan. Okay, that is terrible, okay? That is French for terrible. They're looking more like toothpicks than anything else. So I am lightly sifting some flour into it to just give it a little bit more crust, and I'm popping them in there to fry. They're really small, thin fillets of fish, so they don't need that long.
I go with...
I broke a tree. It's fine. It's fine. There's 2 more left.
Broke a tree, you're hitting a little too close to home. These are all vegan versions of candies because traditional candies are not. So I'm using yellow and red candy to go with the yellow and red scheme. The difference between our stations is abominable. I am embarrassed. Now I gotta slide the top of this on there.
Looks good. I'm going to start with the rim for the drink, for the lava drink that she's requested. Now she's asked for multicolored lava rocks, so I've chosen to replicate that with colored sugar. Sounds simple, but everything that we've done today has sounded simple in our heads. I'm trying to rim the glass. I'm going to try honey. Honey sticks to everything, right? It worked! I just like to thank my mom.
This is an important moment. I'm gonna break my flame to put on top of this. Beautiful. The flames are perfect. It looks exactly like the drawing in my mind. It couldn't have gone better.
The inspiration for this dragon's surprise is a tequila sunrise. Clearly, we're not using tequila today, so I'm adding the grenadine into the bottom. Cherries, some fruit to the base. Not bad at all. We've got our volcanic ash ice cubes. My only fear is that the more they melt, the more discolored my drink will become, but oh my God, it's amazing.
So I'm doing my drink now. One layer is gonna be very banana based, and then the rest of it's just gonna be like a deep strawberry, raspberry lava.
What is gonna happen when I pour this on top of this? Is it going to just combine? Oh, actually that looks kind of cool.
I tossed some nerds on there too, so I feel like it looks kind of good. I'm gonna make my little fireflies. It's just plain popped popcorn and I'm dipping it in chocolate.
Because that's what I do, apparently.
The fish, it's a lot browner than I'd hoped for. So what I'm doing now is just burning off some of the marinade to see if I can get it the color of ash.
Why is this happening to me?
You know, I was feeling very confident going into this, and I'm looking to my right, and Meryl's cake is looking great. I look to my left, and I have a saucepan full of oil that I don't need, that has almost ruined my ash. I may have messed this up. Shall we start plating?
Let's see what we're gonna do here. This is, what an adventure this is. You're gonna face like this. You're gonna connect to that. These crazy ants. Just need my little fireflies and then yay! We're good.
So I'm painting my trees. This is the ash of the burnt tree. My spaghetti, adding my bolognese. Well, it's looking like a fireball. Let's focus on the salsa. Do you know what? I'm really impressed with the peppers. Look at that flame, baby. Yes! You know what? My ice cubes have melted, so if time permits, I'm actually gonna make another drink because it was supposed to look way better than that. But aside from that, you know.
I'd rather eat yours.
I'd rather eat mine.
Yeah.
But yours looks better.
Yep.
I'm like, wait a minute, how did this happen? You had crushed candy and burnt things, and suddenly it's this gorgeous cake. I'm very nervous. You did good, kid. Let's go find out what Makayla thinks.
Let's see if I can lift this thing.
Whew. Overall, I think my dish turned out phenomenally. It's got all the colors that she asked for, and I realized that she was very specific about that. So I tried my best to get as close to that as possible. I really love how the bolognese turned out. It was absolutely delicious. And the drink turned out way better than I could have hoped. I got the volcanic rock down to a T. I just hope she likes it as much as I enjoyed preparing it.
This dish turned out a lot more chaotic than I had initially planned. But the cake turned out amazing. The flames turned out exactly how I wanted them to look. The ants are adorable. It's very accurate to what she drew. All I can hope is that Makayla can envision this dish at a dragon's birthday party.
Bring out my dragon birthday dinner! They made like the fireball spaghetti. This is a lava. It looks a lot like my picture that I drew.
I'm so happy that she recognizes each of the individual elements on the dish.
I like the spaghetti. It's almost like my mom's spaghetti.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble. However, almost isn't quite exactly.
Is it fish? It's good.
Her reaction to the fish, everything I could have ever hoped for.
I think this one's a little bit spicy, which I really like. I don't really like bell peppers.
You know, I suppose if there's one thing on the plate that she doesn't like, I'll take that.
Maybe there's a chance for me.
It's really good. It tastes like those rock candies. I think my favorite is probably the spaghetti.
Why do you think we gave you a spoon?
Is it soup? So cool.
Makayla loves the way it looks. I'm so happy.
Oh, I've lost. I've lost.
It looks like they made my fireball into like this big cake. And they made like the fire ants with strawberries too. And I think these are the burnt trees.
I don't blame Makayla for not being able to identify the trees properly.
Seems like in my picture for like the drink, they got even like the little rocks inside, but they didn't really get the colors that I wanted.
I feel like my dish is getting scrutinized more than Katura's.
Are these M&Ms in the middle? I like it. I really do.
She had no idea it was vegan, so I'm taking that as a win.
Oh. I like the taste of the flames.
A lot of hard work went into these flames. I'm thinking this might actually be the way I could win.
It has chocolate over it, kind of like a chocolate covered strawberry. I like it.
they're a little bit hard, like stale.
I knew I should have popped that popcorn fresh.
I think it's lemon. It tastes kind of like lemon or strawberry. I really like this lava.
Honestly, I'm feeling really good about this. I'm thinking maybe I might win.
I may as well go home now, guys. What am I doing here?
Hi.
You eating some nice, tasty things, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I know you had 2 dishes. So which one was your favorite, the spaghetti or the cake?
I'm gonna say the spaghetti.
I'm definitely bummed out, but I admire Katora's strategy.
Chef Katora, because you made the best dish, I'm gonna give you my...
Thank you so much. I won! This is honestly my new most prized possession.
I think you made a very good choice. It looks delicious. It looks delicious.
Meryl is the most amazing competitor that I could have ever hoped to go up against. She inspires me to be a better chef.
I'll definitely be back, but maybe I won't be baking.
All right, well, let's get to this dragon birthday party, shall we?
Yeah.
These dishes get crazy enough, and now I'm the reason she's adding more colors.
Is it a mistake?
Do you cook under time pressure at home?
This plate is like a coop.
Hi, my name is Lynnea, and I'm 10 years old, and today I'm having 2 chefs compete to make my dream breakfast in 1 hour.
Hello.
Hi, Lynnea. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, you guys know each other.
Yeah. I actually know Lynnea from the first season, but I lost. I'm so happy to cook for her again so I can redeem myself. So Lynnea, what is your dream breakfast?
My dream breakfast is a mystical creature breakfast biscuit. Pegasus cheese inside.
Pegasus cheese.
Dragon sausage. And then I would have elf eggs.
This is all very specific. I've never had elf eggs or Pegasus cheese. Is there more on this plate?
Fairy sauce.
Because fairies eat it?
It's made of fairies, so I don't think fairies would like to eat it.
So is the fairy sauce, are there multiple colors or?
Yeah, it's like a rainbow.
Rainbow is like how many colors?
Blue, purple,
Oh,
is blue
right,
in there?
I forgot blue.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm not adding. These dishes get crazy enough, and now I'm the reason she's adding more colors.
So this would be sweet, this would be salty, and then it would just go in a pattern, sweet, salty.
Oh, is that a little horn?
Yeah, unicorn fruit.
Why is different from regular fruit?
We unfortunately have to cut the unicorn's horns off and put them on the fruit.
Oh my god.
This is a brutal meal.
Cutting off unicorn's horn, it's pretty intense. I assume they're gonna have another horn.
Yeah, they
popping out,
grow
right?
back.
This look like a kiwi.
Yeah.
Way to pick up on that, Ria.
Yeah. What's your favorite fruit?
I like pineapple and strawberry. Blueberries, apples, oranges, and bananas.
Do you like any vegetables?
Well, I like carrots.
Carrots?
And I also like broccoli.
Yeah?
I like fruit more though.
This is your dream breakfast, right? So you're gonna eat it. What do you think make you feel like?
Happy.
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna take this drawing and we're gonna turn it into a dish. Do you think we can do it?
All I have to say is good luck.
Okay. All right, well, we're gonna go get started. Here's my plan. I am gonna use 2 Jimmy Dean biscuit roll-ups as my mystical breakfast biscuit. It's got everything Lynnea wanted: eggs, cheese, sausage, all rolled up into a biscuit. I'm going to make rainbow mac and cheese as my rainbow sauce, toasted rainbow breadcrumbs as my fairy dust, and candy-coated fruit with a taffy horn for the unicorn fruit.
So she said she likes vegetables, she likes fruit, so she seems like not that picky eater. So I'm going to go for a healthy route and make Lynnea and her mom happy. For mystical creature biscuit, I'm going to make biscuit from the scratch and put cheese and sausage and egg bits in it. For the unicorn fruit, I'm going to cube fruits. I'm going to top with ice cream cone dipped chocolate with sprinkles. I've competed a lot of I Draw You Cook episodes. There is no time limit, but this time we have 1 hour time limit. And it makes me very nervous. I'm not sure if I can finish within.
Right, Katie, are you ready?
I am, are you? What are you gonna start with?
So I think I'm gonna make biscuit from scratch because she said biscuit roll, like cheese and egg.
That's gonna take a long time.
I know. Is it a mistake?
We only have an hour. I don't think she's gonna have enough time to make biscuit dough from scratch and get everything on her plate in an hour. I have, mine's a lot faster, what I'm gonna do.
What you gonna do?
I'm making these Jimmy Dean biscuit roll-ups.
Oh.
Yeah, because they basically have everything. They've got the sausage, the egg, the cheese, and I think they're gonna be done and ready to serve, I think, in under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes?
I never had them before.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it and then we'll see.
These Jimmy Dean's biscuit roll-ups only takes 2 minutes to serve. My homemade biscuit takes more than 20 minutes.
Ooh, it smells really good.
Oh my God.
Do you wanna try some?
Yeah.
Okay.
In
let me,
2 minutes,
Yeah.
I only cut butter.
Right. You might be in trouble. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, it's sausage in there. Cheesy and buttery.
The biscuit is super flaky.
Is it okay if I steal your idea?
Yes, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you're gonna have enough time. Do you wanna use some?
Yes.
I gotta get started on my other stuff.
All right, scrap my ideas.
I'm gonna do my fruit.
Okay, I have veggies to cut, so I'm gonna start with carrot.
Is this for your rainbow?
Yeah, so she draws some like colorful things. So like orange is gonna be glazed carrot, so it's a little bit sweet.
Ooh. Oh, and she
So-
did say like sweet, salty.
I think Lynnea will love this rainbow vegetable because it seems like Lynnea has refined palate.
I'm just worried. I gotta get this sugar up to speed.
Yeah, we never had a time limit before.
Do you cook under time pressure at home? Is anyone screaming at you to cook quickly?
2 minutes left.
Your
Like
husband.
hands down.
With the time limit, it really makes me feel like I'm on a reality show and I get to do the thing where like, hands up, get your hands off your plate at the end. That's what I'm hoping. I am heating up some sugar and water and a little corn syrup. And then once that gets to the like hard crack, which is like 300, I am going to dip my fruit in it and it'll make this nice pretty shell.
I'm basically making a bunch of sauteed vegetable. So I'm gonna just cut all my veggie first and then saute separately. She said sauce though. That's my concern.
They say sauce. Do they really want a sauce?
Yeah, true.
Like a saucy sauce? Maybe they do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, Rie is not taking this time limit very seriously, I think. She's like smooth sailing. I'm like trying to multitask and do a lot at once. I am taking little taffy kind of candy. I'm gonna like twirl them around each other as a unicorn horn would be. And now I'm just gonna brush mine with some edible gold, like dust/glitter.
So now I'm just sauteing red onion so it kind of looks like a purple.
You got green, red,
and yellow.
Yellow with the corn. I'm gonna do just really quick dips.
Now
I dropped my strawberry. It's cool, it's cool. Nobody look over here.
I'm thinking I'm not going to use any spice because sometimes kids doesn't like spice.
Katie is making rainbow mac and cheese. I got a little bit nervous because I've never met kids doesn't like mac and cheese.
I'm gonna be making a very quick mac and cheese with some cream cheese, heavy cream, and some white cheddar and a little salt. And then I'm gonna divide the sauce into these 5 bowls, color them, and then fold in my cooked pasta.
Kids love food color.
I'm gonna go toast these at 350 for about like 5 to 7 minutes.
I'm making glazed carrot, so I put water and a carrot and bring it to a boil. Once carrot is tender, I'm going to add brown sugar and butter. While it's cooking, I'm going to cut my fruit into cube shape. I feel like there's a bunch of food scrap making cube, but you can save those for smoothie later.
Pro tip.
Tasty, no wasty.
Tasty, no wasted. What are you gonna do for the horns?
I have ice cream cone.
Ooh, that's nice with the fruit, like the texture. How much time do we have left?
15 minutes.
Okay, okay. Do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great.
I'm getting more nervous now.
Going to melt chocolate with coconut oil.
And now I am folding in my white cheddar. And I really wanted to make a thick sauce so that would really coat the pasta with actual colors.
Thick.
Did you just throw shade?
Huh? No, I'm just saying thick with THICCC.
Oh, thick. I thought you said fake. And I was like,
No, thick.
Thinking instead of this green, I should have just done yellow because this green is Gross. I'm a little worried that my mac and cheese looks radioactive. The green of my mac and cheese is looking pretty gross. It looks like slime or snot. Top this with some of these, my crumblies. Do you think she's gonna know that this is mac and cheese before she goes to bite it? Like,
It doesn't look like mac and cheese at all.
It's like clouds.
Oh, so cute.
Thank you. How are you doing, Rie?
I just have to put some fruits together.
I was going to make 2 cubes, but it takes a lot of time than I thought, so I just make 1.
Final step that I need to do is heat up my Jimmy Dean biscuit roll-ups, and then I'm all done.
Okay.
So-
I'm still a little behind. Do you mind heating mine up?
Not at all. I could definitely.
Thank
For you,
you.
Rie, anything. I will
Yay.
literally do anything.
This dish seems a little bit too healthy, so I decided to dip banana into a chocolate.
Did you miss me?
I did.
Wasn't gone that long. I have your 2 biscuit roll-ups.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, cute! They're so cute!
Oh my god, it's adorable.
Great. Well, I know she's gonna love those.
Yes.
I'm worried, everything else is a little like, what? Okay, cool. I'm done.
You done?
I feel good. I finished before Rie. Let me help you, Rie.
This plate is like a coop.
This last piece is very difficult. I'm not sure if I can finish on time.
30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Who's counting? You got it, you got it, you got it. Boop.
10 seconds.
You gotta put your roll-ups on it.
Oh yes.
Well, thank God you used those. We would have never made it.
Boop and
Boop. Yay! Bam!
done.
All done.
All done.
Roll up. Roll. Woo! Yours looks so cool.
Thank you. Yours good. I like yours better.
That's
It's cute.
crazy. Should we go see what she thinks?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I think Lynnea is gonna like the mac and cheese. I think she's gonna be maybe weirded out by the colors, but then I think she's gonna taste it and love it. The biscuit roll-ups sit perfectly on the little rainbow. It's like the cloud that sets the rainbow off. I think those biscuits look perfect.
I'm very proud of my dish. I think Lynnea will be impressed with my roux. I think she will like that most.
Bring on my mystical creature breakfast. Whoa. This is cool. I like how they did all the different colors. I think this is mac and cheese. It's really good. I really like the crunchy bits. And I really like the horns too. The orange looks really similar to how it does on the drawing. It looks nice. I don't like the outside. It's too sweet.
She hates the candy coating. I should just stop using sugar. Stop using sugar, Katie.
I like these biscuit roll-ups. They're really cute. I like how it has the Pegasus cheese and the dragon sausage.
She likes the biscuit roll-up. Yes, it was easy and she loved it, so.
Bring on the second dish. Ooh, this looks really good. I like how everything else looks like my drawing, but I didn't put any vegetables in there.
She said I didn't draw any vegetables and my palms are getting sweaty.
I think it's Rie's dish because she likes to give kids healthy stuff for some reason.
I thought she likes healthy dish, but I guess not.
It has a kiwi, banana, and a strawberry. I like the strawberry. It's chocolate covered banana. I like it. It's really good. It's good. I like the horn. The biscuit makes me feel really happy. It's really good.
I'm so glad that Katie gave me Jimmy Dean biscuit roll-ups because she loves it. Maybe that's her favorite thing on my dish.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did you have fun eating?
Eating is always fun.
Yeah.
But now it's time to choose. Yeah. So, out of the 2 dishes, did you like the mac and cheese dish or did you like the veggie dish?
I liked the macaroni and cheese dish.
Oh my God, I could cry. Do you know this is my first time ever winning? Ever?
Since you won, you get to keep my drawing.
Oh my God, this is gonna go like up on my mantle.
Her dish is everything kids want, like colorful and mac and cheese. Why did I think I should put vegetable on kids' plate?
I won, finally! I am so excited. Well, she hated my unicorn fruit, but I really think it was my mac and cheese, and I think that biscuit roll-up put me over the edge.
High five.
Oh. Don't jiggle that.
It's puffing up.
Look. Okay, stop jiggling.
Hi, I'm Henry. I'm 5 years old, and today I'm having 2 chefs compete to make my dream dish.
Hi, Henry.
Hey.
I'm Betsy.
And I'm Katie.
Nice, you have the giggles right now.
I'm curious, if you were a sea monster, what would you eat?
They would eat jellyfishes, shipwrecks, sand, and coral.
Wow. Henry is just throwing out ideas left and right.
Okay, so he starts with sand. This is some pointillism going on here. This is very good.
So the sand is the appetizer.
Why does the sea monster like to eat the jellyfish?
Because it has jelly in it.
He's saying the jellyfish has jelly inside of it. I'm not sure if he means like jam or if he means like gross, like guts.
So we got sand, we got jellyfish. What's next?
Well, how about I draw it as so squeaky?
The coral is confusing me because he's saying it's coral, but it's kind of looking like eyes.
Tickly.
Tickly, okay.
So sea monsters like tickly coral.
Yeah.
Got it.
The last thing he eats is shipwreck.
Ooh, are shipwrecks even edible? Definitely not.
Wait, are you gonna actually make it?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
I hope you do. I'm expecting you to make it.
Ooh, pressure is on Katie.
He has very high expectations, I think, so I don't want to let him down.
Do you think we can make your dream dish?
Yes!
Oh, I love the confidence. Let's get to work.
High five.
Okay, so here's my plan. For the sand, I'm gonna make a classic streusel topping that I'm gonna spread all over the plate. For the shipwreck, I'm gonna make a thin fudgy brownie and use pretzels for paneling. Then I'll make green and blue poured sugar to mimic the shape of coral. And finally, for the jellyfish, I'm gonna make puff pastry tentacles, a jelly-filled heart. I'm gonna cover that with a white chocolate dome and top that off with some pink sprinkles.
I'll be making an edible, interactive Jell-O aquarium. I'll start with an ocean of blue Jell-O thickened with sweetened condensed milk. For my coral, I'll be making some Rice Krispie treats wrapped in marshmallow fondant. For the shipwreck, I'm gonna make a peanut brittle, which I'll then crack into shards. For the jellyfish, I'm gonna make a vanilla cupcake filled with strawberry jelly. I'll then use strawberry frosting to top the cupcake and create the tentacles. And finally, for the sand, I'm gonna top everything off with some yellow sweetened kettle corn and sprinkles. I can only hope that I can deliver. So how are you feeling, Katie?
This is a loaded question. What are you doing first?
I am making blue Jell-O. I can't even remember the last time I even ate Jell-O. Oh my gosh, look at this.
I don't have
Look
it
at this, Katie.
It's water.
But it's like...
Betsy, you, I think, have like a childlike spirit, and I like that about you.
saying.
I am gonna be making some brownies, one of my favorite brownie recipes. I've just combined regular granulated sugar and brown sugar together, and then I've got about 1.5 sticks of butter, because all brownies have some butter. And now I've just added 3 eggs and a little vanilla extract to this. We're gonna nice and smooth here. I'm gonna sift in my dry ingredients. All-purpose flour, some cocoa powder, and some salt. Semi-sweet chocolate chips, because I love kind of a gooey brownie, and hopefully Henry does too.
I'm definitely team gooey, for sure.
Usually I would put these in a much smaller, like square pan, but because I want these to be more like pieces of a ship, I'm doing a thinner brownie situation here. Okay, so I'm gonna go bake my brownies at 350 degrees. I'm feeling really good right now. I'm getting the brownies in, lickety split, smooth sailing. Except I forgot something very important. Okay, Betsy, I forgot to put the pretzels on this, so I can't bake it. The one thing that's gonna make this even like sort of resemble a ship. Whoops. Is this looking like a boat to you? Not like a boat, but like the side of a boat?
Yes, shiplap.
They call it what?
Shiplap.
Were you a pirate? How do you know that?
So to speed up the Jell-O setting process, I'm gonna add in some ice cold water to the Jell-O mixture that we already have. Wah!
very wild.
I am adding in some sweetened condensed milk to hopefully thicken up the Jell-O. This way, the elements will look like they're actually floating in the ocean or are submerged in the sea. I like literally did not test this before. This looks crazy. It's like literally sinking to the bottom of the bowl. This could literally fail. We don't know.
Betsy is adding condensed milk to her Jell-O, which I have never seen before, but I'm all for experimenting.
I'm gonna add this into my casserole dish. Please don't spill and stain the nice white. So I'm gonna take my reserved Jell-O mixture, add maybe 1 or 2 drops of blue food coloring, and then hopefully incorporate it into the thickened Jell-O mixture to kind of create a fun, wavy, swirly effect. I hope it works. All right, here it goes.
Okay, hey.
I don't know, guys.
I think it's looking cool.
It kind of looks like a polluted ocean.
It doesn't look polluted.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna make some streusel for the sand. So basically I've got some flour, I have got some brown sugar, and I've got cinnamon going in here. And then I'm gonna put in some cold butter that's been sliced so that it can be crumbly, not melted in one form. I'm gonna toast it at 350. It'll be all crumbly and delicious.
Yum.
And my brownies are
Oh!
ready. My brownies are looking good. I feel like I'm on a good track, a winning track.
I am moving on to the shipwrecks. I'm gonna create a nice peanut butter brittle. I'm gonna add in some light corn syrup here, a little bit of water, and a pinch of salt.
You're basically making kind of a candy, right? Like
Yeah, and you
sugary
basically have
candy.
to get the sugar up to a high temperature. The sugar in this mixture has dissolved, so now I'm gonna add in my peanuts. Hope you like peanuts, Henry. And now we wait.
I'm gonna be making some coral, combining sugar and a little corn syrup and some water together. And I'll heat all of that up to 275 around, like a hard crack. I'm gonna add some green dye and a little flavoring, and then I'm gonna pour it over ice. And we'll see if it works.
I feel like I added the peanuts maybe too soon. They're starting to brown pretty quickly.
They're gonna be great. They're great.
Optimist over here. I appreciate you.
Forever an optimist, this is my song. Hey, let's make up theme songs. Betsy and I love to sing songs at work.
Yeah, ready?
It's tasting the musical.
Katie and I have been talking about Tasty the Musical for probably close to 2 years.
Like one song would be like, gotta get the bite shot, gotta get that bite shot.
We're usually doing a little dance, singing a little tune.
I just dropped a bowl in my bowl. Oh,
What
no.
about the cheese pull?
Oh, the cheese bowl.
If you want to see Tasty the Musical come to life, comment below. So our butter is melted, and like the baking soda gave like a really cool effect. So it's super thick, and we are now quickly gonna dump this onto our greased baking sheet.
Ooh.
Nice and like golden.
Yeah. I'm up to the hard crack temperature right now. I'm gonna take it off the heat, and I just gotta get it over the ice before it starts cooling down too much. Otherwise, it's not gonna drip all the way through the ice, and it's just gonna clump up at the top. This is one of my showcase elements. If I'm gonna win, I gotta get this right. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a little darker, my other bowl. We'll see, is this even darker? I hope. But I'm like a little afraid that sat too long, but we'll see if that didn't like pour as much. But I think these are looking good. I'm gonna pull one out.
Whoa.
So like that. When the ice melts, it'll be all on its own.
It literally looks like coral.
Okay, good. These are looking amazing. I think I'm getting my sea legs.
So I really want the top of the cupcake to kind of like overflow, to kind of give that dome shape of the jellyfish. A jellyfish doesn't exactly look like a cupcake, and I'm not really sure how I'm gonna make a cupcake look like a jellyfish. So I have 4 extra cupcakes to fall back on if I make a mistake.
I wanted to do 2 colors, and when I took the time to do the darker green, my sugar started to cool too much, so it didn't fall through the ice. So I'm gonna restart. I think I have enough time to do it, just so I can get that really nice height to my poured sugar. What are you doing?
I am getting started on my next step for my coral. So I'll be making some
Rice Krispie treats, but I'm gonna cover it in a green marshmallow fondant. I just have 1 bag of mini marshmallows in this bowl. We're gonna microwave this on medium power until the marshmallows are fully melted.
My sugar is ready. I'm gonna leave it on the heat so it doesn't cool too fast. And I'm using watermelon, and I'm gonna do a little bit more extract this time. All right, here we go. Ooh, it looks like Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, watch.
I'm burning sugar. That's not good.
Easy, Katie.
Woo! Get crazy. Okay, I'm excited. I like that color a lot. Smells like burnt sugar.
We're getting closer.
Hey, it's happening. Don't jiggle that.
It's puffing up. Look.
Okay, stop jiggling. Ooh, I like it. Yes, looks so good. Definitely worth going back and doing it again.
As I'm watching Katie pull her coral out of the ice, I'm thinking like, I might be in trouble. I put the marshmallows and 4 tablespoons of softened butter. We've got 5 cups of powdered sugar.
Get it.
We're gonna make a little well in the center. This might get a little messy. And now we're gonna add in our melted marshmallows right in the center there. Here we go, guys. Okay. Oh, this is fun. This is what I want.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like so happy.
I'm happy for you.
So next, we're gonna dye it green. I'm gonna start off with a 1 drop, and now I'm gonna start incorporating into the fondant. I may have to add more as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops of green food coloring. So here's another pro tip. Add your food coloring as you're melting your marshmallows, not after when you're actually making your fondant. Basically, just don't do what I do.
I'm gonna be working on the tentacles of my jellyfish.
Oh, cool.
And I'm making a little heart to go inside my jellyfish filled with jelly. Is that morbid? I know Henry didn't ask for a heart, but I do want something to be revealed when he takes off the white chocolate dome. Maybe this heart will be the key to winning his heart. I got some raspberry jelly, and I am gonna spread that out on 1/2 of this puff pastry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right.
What was the last number?
10. I am twirling them so they get the nice little red jam stripe. And then I am kind of like making them a little wavy like they're in the ocean. So what I'm doing now is I'm cutting out a heart and then a little heart inside the heart, because that's what I'm gonna fill with jelly and some fresh fruit. Great, I'm gonna go bake this in the oven for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees.
I'm gonna start making my favorite dessert ever, Rice Krispie treats. I personally love my Rice Krispie treats on more of the ooey gooey side. So I always like to add less Rice Krispies than what most recipes will call for. They're just so easy to make. You literally only need 3 ingredients. So these marshmallows has gotta melt. What I may do next is fill the cupcake with jelly. I'm gonna add a little jelly to this piping bag here. It's literally already coming out the bottom. Oh no, whoop, whoop. I really don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, cute.
You did it.
Yeah.
Why do I have glasses? Why do I have balloons? Great question. I'm gonna try to make a white chocolate dome for the jellyfish.
You are ambitious today, Katie.
I have never done this before. Ever. I'm worried that the balloons are gonna pop, or when they pop, they're gonna crack the white chocolate. I'm not gonna make the white chocolate thick enough. Many things can go wrong here. But if it works, maybe it'll put me over the top. Do you wanna blow up a balloon?
Sure.
Oh, you wanted to say no.
Hold on. Wow, I haven't blown up a balloon in years.
It's like a party. It'd be hard to be a clown.
But you were a clown.
I said I was a clown in college.
Katie was a clown in college.
We don't need to talk about that. I was a clown in college, but like an Italian mime clown. It was very professional. So the balloons are ready to rumble. I've got some white chocolate. I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut oil because that's gonna help it melt and be nice and smooth. My white chocolate is just about ready. I'm gonna add my dye in now to give it a pink and red vibe. And I'm gonna do it like a swirl. It's gonna be like a swirly jelly. I wanna make at least 2 domes just in case. I'm gonna test to see if it'll pop. Oh God, I don't know why this is so stressful right now.
Whoa. That's scary, Katie. I totally see a jellyfish in there.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay. I am so happy with how these balloons stayed together. I'm gonna go chill them for a minute. I'm scared of the traveling.
It's done.
Betsy, can you grab the tablecloth?
Yeah.
Under, like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Oh my God, I almost had a heart attack.
Just don't breathe. I'm gonna turn off the heat and add my Rice Krispies. I just eyeballed that, guys. I'm gonna grease up my hands and start forming some of this coral here from our Rice Krispies. The advantage of a gooier Rice Krispie in this case is that it actually gives me more control in shaping the Rice Krispie coral. So I'm cutting some fondant around one of the Coral Krispies.
Okay.
You think they're ready?
I think they are, but since I've never done this before.
Oh, it didn't crack. I think they're ready.
Very sturdy. Show is gonna give me a heart attack.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna pop it.
I'm gonna pop it. I'm scared. Ah! Oh my gosh, it's working. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Ah! I'm gonna do this at home. I'm gonna do this all the time. I'm gonna eat ice cream in it. I'm gonna eat spaghetti in it, maybe.
I'm gonna make my little prickly ticklies, whatever, out of some of my fondant. Yo, that's neat.
I'm sorry.
I feel like if I layer these, it kind of gives like ineffective seaweed. All right, I'm gonna just set this fondant aside and move on to my sand. So I just have a little bit of sugar here. I'm gonna add in just a drop of yellow food coloring. Oh, that was more than a drop. That was more than a drop. Katie's streusel sand looks like sand. My sand plan is not gonna be very close to that. I'm making some sweetened yellow kettle corn and then kind of topping that off with a really fun sprinkle mixture. So hopefully a little creativity and some imagination will be in my favor. Oh, it popped. This is crazy.
Ooh, it's getting a nice yellow on it.
So your jellyfish is like the star of your show.
Oh yeah, the jellyfish.
Oh my gosh.
He looks real creepy. This might be the coolest thing I've made on I Draw You Cook.
Seeing Katie's dish start to come together, my confidence is kind of, ooh. My Jell-O is ready. Time to assemble.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna finish my assembly as well.
Moment of truth. Are my items going to float? Maybe I'll do the jellyfish first.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous for you to set anything on top of it.
It's floating.
Yay! I was so scared. I was so scared for you.
And the coral is floating, people. I'm gonna bring my completed brittle over and break it to create a shipwreck. You wanna help me?
Sure.
No, just like jagged edges, and then we can kind of go from there. This
Surprise.
looks weird. I don't know. All right, all we have left is to create our jellyfish. So I'm piping the strawberry frosting on top of the cupcake. It's kind of looking like a typical frosted cupcake. I don't know, guys. It's a lot of freaking frosting.
Your scene is so alive.
It's swimming, woo!
Well, I'm done.
I think I'm done too. Are you ready to walk the plank?
Yeah, let's do this. Find out if these guys are seaworthy.
My dish doesn't look exactly the way I envisioned it, but I think it strongly resembles Henry's drawing. I love how my dish jiggles. They say don't play with your food, but I think Henry's gonna have a good time playing with this.
I really like how the dish turned out. I think that the coral looks so magical and the dome is really fun. That reveal is gonna be awesome. There's puff pastry, there's jam, there's streusel. I think that Henry's gonna have a really fun time taking apart this dish.
Give me Messy Monster dish. Yes, I love this.
Henry thinks it's cool.
Looks cool with the popcorn in it. So the popcorn is the sand. Oh, now I get it. I think this looks better in my drawing. That's yummy.
He's loving Betsy's dish.
Oh, gooey slime.
Did he just call it slide?
How do I get the slime?
It looks like Henry is having a ton of fun eating his way through this dish, and I'm having a ton of fun watching him do it.
Henry is eating Betsy's plate like it's a toy. He's playing with it like it's Legos, and he gets to eat them. I am getting worried.
Yummy. I like this tray.
My work here is done.
Wow, it looks cool. But this is so weird. I don't know what that is.
He's right, the coral does not look like his drawing, but it tastes great.
Hey, and I think this is an octopus. Unless that's a jellyfish. I love hearts. I think they love me.
I do love Henry. I do, and I'm happy that he feels loved.
It's better than the Halloween things. Couscous. Do you know what couscous is?
Yeah.
What is it?
The heart tastes like couscous. You're welcome.
What is your favorite thing?
What I'm eating right now?
Henry is obsessed with Katie's poured sugar coral. Maybe I don't got this.
All right, let's take it away before he eats the entire thing.
He seems to like both of them a lot. It's really anyone's game at this point, but I hope it goes my way. Hello.
Hey, Henry.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Did you eat a lot of food?
Yes.
So, Henry, you tried 2 dishes, the Jell-O Ocean and the Coral Lollies. Which one did you like the best?
The first one. It's mine. I like both.
No, it's okay, it's okay. You can like
I like Chef Betsy. Since he won, here's your surprise.
Oh, thank you, Henry. I won. Oh my gosh, truly an honor. Thank you, Henry.
Yes, you. She won.
We gave him too much sugar.
Henry down. I wasn't expecting this.
Great minds think alike.
Clearly, great minds Google alike.
Hi, my name's Malia and I'm 6 years old. And today I'm gonna have 2 chefs compete to make my dream dish. Oh my goodness, I'm so cold.
Hi, Malia.
Hi.
I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Maria. I'm Rie.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to
Rie.
meet you.
Ralix returns. I am so excited to not only be back for I Draw You Cook, but to cook alongside my favorite, Rie. Have you ever built a snowman before?
Yes.
You have? Same.
What do you think snowman would eat?
I think you would eat a snow sushi, a pine cone, and wild berries and magic snow.
I wasn't expecting this. So, do you want to go ahead and draw us this magical snowman feast?
This is the plate. This is like the salad. So this is the big fish.
Fish. So we're really going for it. Okay.
So do you like eating sushi?
Yeah, but every time when I ask to eat sushi, my mom and dad say, no, you're not gonna eat it. You're just gonna waste it. And I say, no, I'm really gonna eat it. And they never listen.
She said she loved sushi. It could be risky because sometimes kids say they like it, but they don't.
What is your favorite part of the sushi?
The rice. I'm like a rice girl.
Oh, rice girl. Me too.
Me too.
What kind of fish do you like?
I don't know what kind of fish I would like, but I do love fish.
She says she likes it, but do I trust her? No.
And then the outside will be dark green.
Because it's seaweed, right?
Yeah.
You like sweet things or savory things or
Both. It's a pine cone.
Pine cones. Pine cones are not food, so I can make whatever I want.
So what are you drawing now?
The berries.
The berries. Ooh, I like berries.
Okay. Do you like berries?
Not really, but this is gonna have berries.
So snowman eats berries, but she doesn't like berries. It's pretty confusing. Do you like strawberries?
No.
No?
Not really.
So grapes are only fruits you like?
Yes. Last thing I'm gonna draw is a magic snow. It has sparkles on it.
I've done a lot of I Draw You Cook, but I don't want to be too confident.
I have learned to stay pretty true to the drawing itself. Do you think Rie and I can build this dish for you?
Yes.
Yes?
Thank you for believing in us, and we will see you later. Hey!
Time to snow!
For my snowman dish, I'd be making sweet and savory snowscape. I'm going to start with 2 beds of lettuce, topped with shrimp tempura sushi rolls. I'm going to build pine cones with pretzel rods in center, and covered with peanut butter and hazelnut spread. For the wild berries, I'm going to coat grapes in white chocolate. Finally, for the magic snow, I'd be making snowball cookies with pop rocks, topped with spun sugar.
Here is my snow plan. For the snow sushi, I'm gonna be making a base of a white chocolate seaweed and topping it with a Thai mango coconut sticky rice sushi. For the pine cone, I'm gonna be making a chocolate peanut butter center, and I'm gonna adorn it with chocolate peanut butter covered rice cereal. And I'm gonna dust it with a powdered sugared snow. For the wild forest berries, I'm gonna frost grapes by double coating them in sugar. And for the magic snow, I'm going to be making a vanilla ice cream snowball covered in coconut and sprinkles. So Rie, what are you gonna do first?
I'm making sushi. It has been my strategy, like give kids what they want.
I'm more like I give them the picture and
Yeah.
I choose.
That's your
that I
style.
want, 'cause I'm not giving her sushi rice. I don't even know how to make sushi rice.
I have 1/4 cup of vinegar and 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I have rice ready, and I'm going to mix this vinegar little by little.
Although these were forest berries, she doesn't seem to like berries very much. So I just put 1/2 cup of water and 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm gonna dissolve this sugar down, and then I'm gonna throw the grapes into this so it'll make a candy sugar coating.
Have you made it before?
No.
Okay.
Now that they're all like coated in this sugar water mixture, I am going to space them out onto this tray. So now I'm just gonna set these behind me and leave them to dry. They should take like about an hour, which is again why I did it first.
So I'm going to make a snowball cookie. I'm gonna use Pop Rocks. This is my secret weapon.
Not again!
Last season, I used Pop Rocks for Linden's dish.
What are those noises in my head? Stop it.
I loved her reaction so much. I kind of want to see other kids how they react when they eat Pop Rocks. So I'm going to process 2 cups of walnuts, mix sugar, flour, vanilla, softened butter, and mix well.
So for my sushi, I'm actually gonna be making not sushi because I just don't believe her. Instead, I'm going to make one of my favorite desserts, and it's mango coconut sticky rice. I'm gonna start with the rice. And now I'm opening this can of coconut milk, which this can't help but is giving me a little bit of a hard time. Something's wrong here. I'm just gonna dump this out in here. My secret weapon in this competition.
Candy melt.
Food coloring. The rice is so blue, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna dye this rice blue. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar in here because this rice is gonna be sweet. Burning a little, but it looks really good. I'm also going to mix in some shredded coconut.
She is using coconut. Coconut is a tricky ingredient for a kid.
It does look kind of like snow. It's like a cartoon snow, maybe.
So it's a right texture, so I'm going to form this into a snowball. Bake this 325, 20 to 30 minutes.
I am going to start cutting this mango. It's gonna be a little bit trickier than I thought to cut this mango like fish, but I only need 2 pieces. This could kind of look like a fish. right?
If you squint your eyes, I'm going to make pine cones and I'm going to use peanut butter, Nutella, powdered sugar, and Mari Bari. Why are you laughing?
I'm doing like the exact same thing.
Oh my God! Great minds think alike.
Clearly, great minds Google alike. So the battle of the cones.
Battle of corn.
The ultimate
I
test
know.
of Rowlix. Only one pine cone wins.
We'll see.
Okay, so I'm just melting some milk chocolate. I mean, that's how you make Muddy Buddies.
I'm going to skip that part.
Rie, I thought you were the dessert snob. Yet you're not making your Muddy Buddies from scratch. How would your teachers feel?
I don't think kids or adults can tell the difference if it's handmade or store-bought Muddy Buddy.
At least I'm making the scales of the pine cone from scratch. So maybe that's my advantage. I'm gonna start a culinary school where I teach only how to make Muddy Buddies. So I melted this chocolate down and now I'm adding some peanut butter, some butter, then I'm gonna add the cereal to this. It looks a little weird, but I'm gonna go with it.
Measure out 3/4 cup of peanut butter, 1/3 cup of Nutella, softened butter, and powdered sugar. So I have this mixture ready. It's moldable, so I use pretzel rod as a spine. So this mixture is very soft, so you can just stick the Mari Bari into this mixture.
That's the thing, like I need them to stay in their check shape, so it's a little hard stirring this because the chocolate is so thick and I don't want to break them. I don't remember it being this hard to make Muddy Buddies. And I need the cereal to stay whole for the scales of the pine cone. Now I'm going to put this powdered sugar, just eyeballing it.
I think maybe eyeballing is not a good idea.
Did you not learn to eyeball in culinary school? Rie is almost done with putting her scales on the pine cone, and I haven't even finished mixing this cereal together. So maybe it was actually a bad call to do this by scratch.
I like my first pine cone. I'm happy what I did.
Yeah, it's cute, it's cute. I'm just digging through this bowl and trying to find like whole checks and coating them a little extra in this powdered sugar. By the looks of how many I need, this is gonna take a minute. I'm having flashbacks to that time that I sorted Fruity Pebbles by hand. This was the worst idea I've ever had. Why do I keep doing this to myself?
But this is very soothing, like it's fun. It's like a puzzle.
This isn't that soothing to me.
So mine's done, so I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Bye.
Bye. It actually might be an advantage that she's finished hers first because I got to watch her and now I'm gonna try to improve upon it. So I'm gonna make my pine cone base. I'm actually gonna measure this time because I don't wanna mess it up. Just trying to shape my pine cones based on the memories I had. Pine cones, I used to throw you. You know, I think the extra effort was pretty worth it. They're looking like pine cones to me, like you would find them out in the dirt. So I'm just gonna pop this in the fridge now just because it's a little fragile and I want it to set.
Next, I'm going to move on to shrimp tempura. I want to make it not curl up. Tempura butter, 1 cup of cake flour, large egg, and ice water. I'm using ice water so tempura gets super crispy. You have to mix egg and water first and then adding flour so it doesn't create a lot of gluten. My oil is right temperature. Dip shrimp. Ooh. Frying at 350. Sprinkle butter so it kind of has a good coating. Okay, so my shrimp is ready. And I'm gonna drain some oil. This one looks good.
So I got some candy melts and I am going to be melting these down to make my green seaweed base because again, I'm not doing actual sushi. In all my years of taking care of kids and being on this show, I know one thing. You can't really go wrong with sweet. I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut oil. I've learned that if I'm gonna add some food coloring that needs a little fat so it won't seize up, So I've got my candy melt green and my white chocolate green. Both not really the green that I wanted, but it's fine. Just trying to stay true to her drawing. All right, I'm done piping the seaweed. Looks all right. I'm gonna go with it.
I have sushi, nori. I'm gonna put rice.
Have you made a lot of sushi before or no?
I'm trained classical French cuisine.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I'm a trained sushi chef. I was like, what?
So I chop it up, shrimp, tempura. So every bite has the shrimp and roll it.
It's a big sushi roll.
Cool, worked. You know, a lot of people think like Japan sushi, right?
Yeah.
Like if you think about Japanese food, it's
Yeah.
sushi. But we don't eat sushi every day. Like sushi is expensive, like here.
Yeah, it's expensive.
So it's like
I wish
treat.
I could eat it every day.
Yeah. So one done. I'm gonna make another one with this secret weapon, number 2, colored nori. Wrap this with plastic so it holds the shape until I use it.
And then you just cut it? Nice. So this rice is actually pretty sticky, so it's able to kind of mold into its shape. Now is kind of the trickier part, just because I don't know how this is gonna look. I just lay. Kind of cute. It kind of looks like fish. Kind of old fish, but fish nonetheless. So now I'm just gonna put this little guy onto my seaweed. Oh my God, it's so cute, I love it. And it's looking spot on to her drawing. Sushi is done.
For wild berry, I'm going to melt white chocolate and dip grapes in it. I look at my chocolate covered grapes and I look at her picture. Color is completely different, so I've decided to improvise with Easy Fix. I'm going to sprinkle some blue and purple sugar sprinkles.
So now that my sugar water berries have set, I'm just gonna roll these in sugar so they kind of get like a frosted effect. As if grapes weren't sweet enough, right? Why not dip them in sugar twice?
Final stretch.
Final stretch.
I'm sorry. So last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to spin some sugar for magic snow.
That's some fancy snow.
Make it fancy. Got it.
On brand, very on brand.
1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of corn syrup.
Well, clearly you didn't learn eyeballing from me, which is what I'm gonna do for my magic snow. Eyeballing this coconut, and for the glitter, I guess I'll just do some sprinkles.
Okay, I have some cookie and I'm gonna coat with powdered sugar.
I'm just rolling my ball of ice cream in this coconut and the sprinkles so it will kind of look like a snowball.
I got this. Look like.
What? Did you cut down a tree?
Last episode when I compete against Alvin, he was using slate play and TJ was over the moon.
Ooh. Wow, this looks cool.
I realized plate is also important factor to win.
All right, this has gone too far. If you win because of your freaking plate,
It's just a play, Alex.
yeah, you said that now. As if this competition isn't hard enough already. Now we gotta bring plates into it. I'll be back.
So I put some powdered sugar on top of my wood plate so it looked like a winterland. Start with this snowball cookie. She really went for looking for play, huh? So this is my wild berry. So sugar looks shiny and beautiful. Oh, that's so cute.
It's like a snowflake, kind
Yes.
of. Wow, we've really upped our game on this competition. So I've added my sushi, my pine cones, and my frosted grapes to the plate. I'm actually really happy with this plate choice. It's different from the tree. It still looks like ice.
It's making some progress. And when you pull it, it's cool in the air and it makes strings. When I'm doing this, I don't know when to stop. I'm going to top with pop rocks.
Very interesting choice.
Lettuce.
Hey, it's iceberg lettuce.
And cut my sushi.
Oh my God, it looks really good.
Do you want to eat it?
No, but. Okay, now I'm just gonna put my snow, my magic snow on the plate.
I'm gonna put pine cone. Oh, so cute.
Woo! All right, I guess it's snow time.
Showtime. I think my dish turns out great. The pine cones looks cute. I have sushi that Malia said she likes. The snowballs look like magical, and wild berries look exactly like her drawing.
My plate looks snow good. The snow sushi is vibrant and colorful. The pine cones are rustic and straight out of nature. The frosted berries are glistening. And the snowball is so good I could throw it. I can't wait for Malia to try it.
Be my snowman feet. Awesome.
Awesome's good.
It looks a lot like my drawing.
Okay, phew, she thinks it looks like her drawing. That's big.
I don't know what this is made of. I think it's made out of cheese and chocolate.
She's in for a surprise.
Oh my goodness, this out. It doesn't pretty taste that good. Because of the mango, I don't pretty like mangoes.
This mango is a no-go.
The rice tastes good, but just not the mango. It actually tastes really good.
She didn't hold back with the pine cones, so seems like a good sign.
Hey! There are pretzels in this! I like it. It tastes really, really good.
Wild berries are a win. This was like the easiest thing on the plate.
Wait a minute. This is actually ice cream. I love it. It's really, really good.
You can't go wrong with ice cream.
Kids love ice cream. How I forget about that.
This is chocolate. How did they do that? It tastes good.
I think I may have been able to redeem myself from the mango incident.
What? Tweezers? Why do I need tweezers? Ooh, really lovely.
The first reaction is amazing.
It looks just like my picture.
How about that?
I'm gonna try the sushi first. I never tried sushi.
Out of nowhere, she said she never had sushi, and my heart is pounding.
That is really good. It's real sushi with shrimp in it, and I really love it.
I'm in trouble.
Really good. It tastes amazing.
She tried Pop Rocks. My expectation was so high. It's a little bit disappointing.
Nice try, Rie. Your secret weapon didn't work this time.
The one that I like the best is the sushi.
I'm so happy I took the risk.
The ones that I don't pretty like is this. I don't like vanilla cookies. I like chocolate chip cookies.
Going into judging, I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. I mean, she didn't like the mango, but she also didn't like Rie's cookies, so we'll see. Hi, Malia.
Hi, Malia.
How
are you doing?
Again. I had a really fun snow day.
So, Malia, which one did you like better? The magic snowball ice cream one or snow shrimp sushi?
Snow shrimp sushi.
Yes! That was mine.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Rie, this is your trophy.
Thank you so much. I don't watch sports at all, but I feel like I'm the LeBron James of I Draw You Cook. Is it accurate?
She gave the kid the sushi. Maybe I should have listened to the kid. This is a lesson in trust.
We know sushi dinner.
For Alex forever.